Hello, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. It is Sunday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What are you doing up there, Amberlynn? We're not ready for you yet. Hello, Fiona's mom. Hello, Gracie S. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Yeah, that's about it, really. I had to go run a couple errands this morning really quick and grabbed a coffee on my way back home, so I have a lot of work to do today because I'm way behind. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. I don't recall where we left off. We have an hour left. Aunt Tammie hasn't told us anything that we didn't already know. I don't know if we knew about her affair. I don't know if Amberlynn ever shared that information. Um, so I don't know if we already knew that about Aunt Tammie, and maybe I've just forgotten, but she should have shared it. Because I guess Amberlynn tried to blackmail her to let her let Amberlynn's mother move back in. Um, Hello, Mars. I hope you're feeling better. Good for you, Critter. I hope you know, yeah, yeah, Mars won the bet. Oh, Critter, if the first thing on your mind when you wake up is people in Amberlynn's life or her Aunt Tammie, I think maybe you might want to step away from Girl World for a little bit. I think you might be getting a little too obsessed, a little too into Girl World. I think you might want to take a step back. I mean, I'm a reaction channel, and I don't even think about Amberlynn and her world 24/7. So we are going, and Mars, yes, you won the bet. I'm just happy, Critter, that you apparently have my channel on notifications. I appreciate that. Um, so we are going to jump back into, um, probably because you were praying for her before you went to sleep and you you do you, boo. If you want to pray for Aunt Tammie, you pray for Aunt Tammie. You put all of your energy into Girl World if that's where you want to put it. I mean, Tammy probably needs some prayers. I think Aunt Tammy might need a little bit of help mentally. But we're gonna jump back in here and see what else Aunt Tammy has to say. As I was saying, she hasn't told us anything that we didn't already know. I don't know why she's doing this. It just doesn't make sense to me. She's already said that she was, I guess, obsessed or addicted to watching Amberlynn's content and seeing what was going on with her niece. That seems a little off to me. It seems a little creepy to be so invested in your niece's life that you're watching every little thing she puts out. Um, and she's doesn't seem to be a very good person. Unlike what Critter thinks. Critter seems to think that Aunt Tammy is a kind and generous soul. I think, from what I've heard about her and heard from her here, she's the kind of person that only does things for people so she can hold it over your head later. Um, she might do it because she loves that person, but she will use it against you later. So, we are going to jump back in here. This is all just weird, this whole situation.
And this is not the first time you've done this to me. Okay.
Like what year was this?
This was in 2011 or 2012. I ended.
Oh, I wasn't 22 then. I was 20. I was 20. I was 20. Okay.
Getting with that man, I ended up having a mini stroke kind of thing, was put in the hospital. The doctor said, hey, I told you need to reduce your stress or you're going to die. Well, you came close to it. And from that moment on, I never returned back to my home. I went to my mom's house to recover because I had Bell palsy and I was paralyzed.
It's the wrong button. So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that Aunt Tammie was able to get out of an abusive relationship. That's wonderful. If her husband was abusive, I'm glad she was able to get out of it. Cheating, not the best idea, but she was able to get out of this horrible relationship. Amberlynn being 20 years old, when you're 20, you're going to say and do stupid things. She was worried about her mother. Amberlynn is already stunted emotionally. So at 20, she was probably more like a 16 or 17-year-old mentally. It doesn't excuse behavior, but when you're young, you do stupid shit. And Amberlynn was worried about her mom. I don't think she ever did anything with that information, of course, but because Tammie said that she had already told her husband that she was having an affair. So at least Tammie was able to get out of that. Amberlynn's mom was still in the, I guess, depths of her addiction and still having issues. Amberlynn was being tossed back and forth. She had just moved to Oklahoma, and she's trying to find her footing. It all just seems like everybody seems very lost at this time there, and kind of dealing with it in the best way they all knew how. And I think that's where a lot of this comes from. Hey, Aaron Tay, good morning.
Paralyzed halfway on my left side, so I had to do some speech therapy, some walk-ins, some physical therapy, and I walked away from that marriage, and then I ended up getting with
Good.
that man.
Also, you were just trying to survive in the chaotic environment they created. Yup.
And I'm happily with him 13 years.
God. That's not blackmail, Spooky.
I love that.
That's not blackmail.
Story. He is the cream of the crop. So,
Oh my God.
They say love story, but their marriage is so boring and lame that they had to get a girlfriend on the side.
I hate when Amberlynn throws this little bit of shade in there at people. It's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to pop that back up there. Sorry. You didn't miss anything other than looking at Amberlynn's face. It's Amberlynn comes in and tries to defend herself and be the bigger person, but then she throws these little jabs, which which completely negates any goodwill sometimes that you might have towards her, because it's like it's not necessary. Why is it necessary to say, "Oh, yeah, you married this man, it's wonderful, but it's so boring you had to get a girlfriend on the side." Why is that necessary? Why is it necessary to say that? There are lots of people looking for a third. They're all over the dating apps. It's just not necessary to bring up that personal information from your Aunt Tammie's life. She's trying to bring up personal things from your life. You don't need to resort to that level to do it as well. You need to see the bun. It is a pretty epic bun. It is up there. It is stacked. Oops, helps if I hit the right button.
Yeah. So it's something she tried to use against me, but it didn't work. But the fact that she wanted to was very hurtful.
Yeah.
I had taken her.
Wait, what was that?
So it's something she tried to use against me, but it didn't work. But the fact that she wanted to was very hurtful.
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody was trying to call someone. I wonder if somebody's trying to call Tammie and being like, "What the fuck are you doing? Shut the fuck up." So Tammie's like, "Oh, she was going to try to use it against me. It was very hurtful." Like things you're doing aren't hurtful to your family.
Taken her.
Amberlynn just looks like, "Oh, I'm so fucking over this."
And her brother from California on a trial.
Yeah.
I had taken her and her brother from California on a trial stay with me before they turned 18.
And living with you was one of the worst experiences of my life.
In fact, I think she had just turned 18, but he was under, and they wanted to stay, but I told them they had to go back and do it the right way, the legal way. But by all means, come back to.
Wait, what do you mean they had to go do it the legal way? But because if they were staying with you, were they just on a vacation visiting you and didn't want to leave? Didn't she just say they were there on a trial? And wouldn't that be the proper way they're going through it?
In fact, I think she had just turned 18, but he was very hurtful.
Yeah.
I had taken her and her brother from California on a trial stay with me before they turned 18.
And living with you was one of the worst experiences of my life.
So saying it that way, taking them for a trial, it sounds like maybe, to me, it sounds like the state was like, oh, you have an aunt. Let's put you out there and see how it goes instead of putting you in foster care. But if Amber Lynn had just turned 18, she would have aged out of the system. So I don't know.
18. In fact, I think she had just turned 18, but he was under, and they wanted to stay, but I told them they had to go back and do it the right way, the legal way. But by all means, come back to me. I'll take you in a heartbeat, you know?
If you would have taken them in a heartbeat when Amber Lynn is 18 and her brother's a little bit younger, why didn't you take them when they were like 8 years old? When Amber Lynn and her brother first got taken in by the system, why didn't you take them when they were kids and try to give them a stable environment instead of when they're damn near grown? Amber Lynn would be out of the system at this point. Yeah, she can come stay with you as an adult, but why didn't you offer to do this when they were younger and could have used the help a lot more?
He came back. Tony didn't. He's been in and out of prison ever since, so.
Yeah, maybe you could have given him a stable environment when he was younger to help, prevent that. Granted, addiction can't always be helped sometimes, but you can try to get them the help they need, give them a stable environment. We don't know what happened to Tony in foster care. We don't know what happened to him in these homes. It could have fucked him up.
You didn't have to say that part, but go off.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. I mean, I'm sure that there's way more that you could say about all this.
Yeah, we have an hour more.
You are more.
Sounds like Jordy's trying to be like, hey, yeah, thanks. Let's end this. It sounds like Jordy's trying to get her off the phone because it doesn't seem like she's going to say anything about Tammie or anything in this whole situation about her messages to Emily, trying to sound like she's a good aunt.
More than welcome to.
Will you be cutting contact off with this lady after she's done this to you? Yeah, fuck her. Fuck her. Sit on it and spin, bitch.
You all have told me that's one of Chantal's things. Apparently Amber Lynn's picking up things from Chantal now.
And yes, I'm talking to my aunt that way. I am irate. Fuck.
If your family or people are going to do this, they're not family. I don't care whether you're Amber Lynn or somebody else. If you have somebody in your life that is this toxic and this horrible of a person in your life, cut them out.
Blood stick together. Family is supposed to be important, and I have been so unconditional with my family, but it's like, fuck this. Like, I forgave her the first time she did this. I forgave her the second time she did this, and the third, not the fucking fourth, bitch. I'm done.
To come back on and talk about anything you would like to.
It sounds like Jordy's trying to get her off the phone. Like, oh yeah, come. If there's anything else you want to talk about, come back.
Do on my stream in the future.
She hasn't shared anything.
Now there's fast.
I just think I wonder what Jordy was thinking at this time. I wonder if Jordy was like, why did I bring this woman on? Because she hasn't said anything really relevant to current times. It's all things from 10, 15 years ago, or longer. I wonder if Jordy was thinking he was going to get all this fresh tea about Emily and Amber. Amber hasn't talked to her aunt since she's been with Emily. So what does her aunt know? So I just wonder if Jordy was sitting there thinking, oh my God, why did I bring this woman on? He's getting the super chats, I bet, though.
How? So are you Uncle Bumpy's sister?
No.
You guys kill me. Okay. Uncle Bumpy. I'm so sorry to laugh, but it's just funny how certain you guys get a lot of things right, which is impressive. But man, do you guys?
It's not impressive. I'm the one who introduced Uncle Bumpy, you dumb fuck.
The way you guys get a lot of things right. It's Amberlynn's talked about these things. I see Aaron Tay. Amber loves to take low blow. Yeah. I don't think Jordy was expecting Tammie to take off and ramble on like she did. Yeah, I don't think he did. Mars says, yeah, the way Tammie was posting about spilling tea, it seemed like she had something. It did, especially seeing like her messages to Emily, but yet Emily is just like I liked Emily's responses to Aunt Tammie, just being like, kind of like, what the fuck do you know about me? I've never met you. You don't know anything about me. Anything you know about me, you've heard online. Kind of like, leave me alone, crazy lady. And then we see messages where, we've heard that Mama Lynn hasn't spoken to Tammie in 2 years. Amber Lynn hasn't talked to Aunt Tammie in over a year. So it's like, why does she think she has all this tea and information to spill? She doesn't know any more than the rest of us.
Ooh, I love calling.
Oh,
I genuinely have hatred for my own aunt.
and that's sad. I mean, it's sad. You know,
I usually don't have hatred in my heart. I don't like to have hatred in my heart, but this is fucked up. This is fucked up.
sorry, we have a little bit of a disconnect between the audio and video there. I don't know if it's me or
Mess some stuff up. Okay, Uncle Bumpy was my dad's best friend.
Oh, so he was never blood related.
There's no blood there. Best friend in the whole wide world, and we called him Uncle Bumpy.
Okay, just some random dude.
No, he wasn't a random.
just some random dude. No, a lot of people will call close friends of their parents uncle or aunt. A lot of people do that. You know, you have your best friend, you have your kids. Oh, this is Aunt so and so, this is Uncle so and so. That person is in your life because they're like family. I call my best friends aunts and uncles, well, some of his uncles, I call them uncle, like Uncle Steve, Uncle Bob. I call his mom and dad, or Pa and Ma. I they're like family. So when you have they're your chosen family. And so for Amberlynn to call him Uncle Bumpy, that's what she's always called him. That's what she's known him as. Just because he wasn't blood related.
Dude,
Okay.
he was family to me.
And he has passed?
Yes, he has.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's too bad.
He was a very bad drug addicted person as well.
Okay.
He was a very bad drug addicted person as well. Is that necessary? Do we need to know that about Uncle Bumpy?
Alrighty. Well, thank
And Jordy, all right. Kind of like, okay.
you so much for your time.
Her dad in California. That's another thing me and my sister are fighting for. My sister wants to play this Christian role, recovery, sobriety, this great person that I did think she was for many years in sobriety.
She is that. Do not fucking talk shit about my mom. Do not talk shit about my mom. That's one thing you're not going to do. Say what you want about me, but do not talk shit about my mom.
I don't like. Sorry, I need to refresh this. There's something weird with the.
What if I said you could lose 8 pounds without eating food like this? Factor is my favorite hack for losing weight sustainably.
So I think.
This was in 20.
So she's.
You, and this is not the first time you've done this to me. Okay.
Like, what year was this?
This was in.
Oh,
If I'm the one who introduced Uncle Bumpy, you dumb fuck. Ooh, I love calling. I genuinely have hatred for my own aunt. I usually don't have hatred in my heart. I don't like to have
some stuff up. Okay, Uncle Bumpy was my dad. There's no blood there. Best friend. friend in the whole wide world, and we called him Uncle Bumpy.
Okay, just some random dude.
No, he wasn't a random dude.
Okay.
He was family to me.
Okay, so the audio sync is on her end. It's not on my end.
And he has passed?
Yes, he has.
Okay. Oh,
he was a very bad drug-addicted person as well.
okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Jordy keeps trying to get her off the phone. Oh, okay, well, thank you so much for your time. And she's just going.
Dad in California, that's another thing me and my sister are fighting for. You know, my sister wants to play this Christian.
Okay, she said, this is another reason, I'm going to correct the grammar, but saying something about California, and this is another reason why she and Mama Lynn are fighting.
Recovery, sobriety, this great person that I did think she was for many years in sobriety.
She is that. Do not fucking talk shit about my mom. Do not talk shit about my mom. That's one thing you're not going to do. Say what you want about me, but do not talk shit about my mom. If anyone's going to mess with her sobriety, it's you, because you're out drinking alcohol all the time. Your girlfriend does drugs. Like, literally stop right now while you're ahead. Genuinely stop. Please.
Okay, so Amber Lynn, again, sneaking in these little passive-aggressive jabs at her aunt. You notice a lot of similarities of how Amber and Tammie talk. They emotionally over-exaggerate. They do exaggerate. A lot.
But turns out she's turning into this different person, which is a whole nother strain. But she still is married to that man, still to this day, even though she lives with another man for, I don't know, 10 years, something like that.
My mom and dad have been separated since I was 15 years old. It happened when I was 15.
But are they divorced? Separated and divorced are two different things. But why is she bringing this up? Oh, I thought she was this good Christian woman in recovery. Mama Lynn's been doing great the last 10 years. Why are you talking about this shit about Mama Lynn when you had an affair on your abusive husband? Yeah, Mars, this part is weird. Talking about her sister and personal family matters we don't need. Yeah, this isn't any of our business.
15 years old. So it's been a very long time.
Now, 12 years.
Again, separated and divorced are two different things. I wonder if they ever actually got divorced.
I personally have gotten divorce papers done, like literally sign at the X, initial here, initial here. She hasn't served them. We went out to California. We went out to the courthouse to get the divorce paperwork once again while we were right there. Still didn't do it. She likes to be married to her abuser. Make that make sense.
Come on now.
Oh.
Shrimp.
Jordy doesn't even know what to say to that. He's just like, yeah, that's bullshit. If she left him when Amber Lynn was 15 years old, they've been separated for 20 years. Now, I don't know why they haven't gone through with the divorce. You can file divorce paperwork just pretty cheaply without having to go through the whole, getting lawyers and family court. You can get divorced fairly cheaply, but I don't know.
Tempora, because she used to do it in front of my mom, which is something I would never ever do. That's never.
Yeah,
who gives a fuck if she's still legally married? It's the weirdest thing.
No, Amber doesn't really talk about. I mean, there was one time where her mom's current boyfriend's name was leaked by one of Amber's exes, and she got all pissed about it.
Yeah. See, if she's experienced an abusive relationship, she shouldn't be saying that to another woman. And that, yeah, 100%. She shouldn't be. Oh, she likes being married to him. Well, what about you? What about you, Tammie? It took you a long time to leave your abusive husband. Did you like being married to him? Aaron Tay, how do you respond to that? Yeah, I mean, Jordy just seems like,
They were saying
her
that
stepdad now is my sister's long-term boyfriend, or he thinks he's engaged. My sister's never going to marry him. She's made that very clear. How could she? She's still married.
Oh, yeah, she was.
This is like about, hey, let's talk shit about my sister and my niece. Like, this is weird. This is weird. We write
I do agree with Amber Lynn on that. This is weird. I don't know why. Does Tammie Lynn not have anybody in her life that she can call and talk to about this? She has to call a reaction channel and vent about her family, all the issues that she has with her sister and her niece, and just spread all this random information, personal family information that we don't need to know, that's none of our fucking business.
right at dawn for Mama
One of
Lynn.
the exes of Amber's was
Yes.
implying that he was acting inappropriately toward Amber at bingo
Oh my God,
or
Jordy.
something. Which, I mean,
I wasn't there, of course, but I seriously doubt that. I know
Never
my
happened.
sister's partner, and he's a really cool guy. He's very
Oh my God. Is Tammie saying something nice about somebody?
laid back, and he probably can't stand Amber.
I take that back.
'Cause, you know,
We actually get along really well. Shocked to hear.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I have her. Do I have her sped up? No, she's not sped up. That was at regular speed. We are going to speed this up. No. We're going to put it at regular, I guess. What the fuck was that?
'cause, you know,
We actually get along really well.
Oh my God. What the fuck was that? Oh. Oh my God. What the Mars, Amber needs to stop with that unhinged forced laugh. Her mom has a similar laugh, but she's stolen it and made it diminish. The look on it, that she looked a little crazy.
Shocked to hear, right? I almost just said shocked to hear auntie, but I'm never going to say those words ever again. You are Tammie Lynn Robertson, and I literally despise you in this moment. You're horrific.
Oh, is her middle name actually Lynn? How funny.
Person. No wonder why your daughter literally wants nothing to do with you. And you know what? I sat there and stuck up for you last time I saw her, but fuck that.
don't like he don't like drama at all. He don't like a lot of noise. He is a very chilled, hardworking man.
Yeah, Brittany, vapes have nothing to do with it. My mom has never smoked weed in her life. Like, my mom hates weed. Like, genuinely hates it. Yeah, it has yeah, not at all.
To just relax and play some bingo at the end of the day. So this is assumption.
But I will tell you one thing. My mom's fiance hates you.
Oh God, the bun wobble is very entertaining. It is.
Like I said, I haven't been around them physically, but I can guarantee you, he don't
No,
like it.
Cass, literally everything that you can think of besides weed, yeah.
Guarantee you.
Seeing how much support you and Mama Lynn are getting for this, do you think this gives you relief and some sort of entertainment because of how absurd it is? This is not giving me entertainment, no. Like, this is...
Here's why kids at K-12 powered schools are happier. Online public school means kids can learn.
This is so, I know there are people like Critter that are like, yes, Aunt Tammie, we stand behind Aunt Tammie. What are you standing behind? What's there to stand behind? Just some old bitter woman trying to spill tea on her niece and her sister? Nothing that is relevant is being said. I don't understand what the purpose of this is. And people are like, oh, Aunt Tammie. People want to be behind Aunt Tammie just because she's not Amber Lynn. When I think, like, all these people trying to come out and spill tea and do all this shit, I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong. But to do it to your own niece and sister, and not even anything that's relevant, and nothing that we actually haven't already heard from Amber Lynn, any of this information about Mama Lynn's personal life, not our business. Not our fucking business. If you want to make a YouTube channel and start making videos, Tammie, you start doing that. But it just this doesn't make a damn bit of sense. I mean, we still have an hour to go.
Like someone just said, you're a very scary person, Amber.
I am going to
I'm
speed it
not.
up.
I'm genuinely not. Meet me in person. I'm not. Anyone would be pissed off with this. Anyone would be pissed. Anyone. Like if you wouldn't be pissed at something like this, then I don't know. I mean,
She's Winnie the Poohing.
power to you. Like power to you, literally. But
Somebody has a super chat there if you can't see it. Their username is Porcahontas572.4. I'm not going to read their message, but
is it giving me relief that people are supporting me? Sure. But like, this is unhinged. Like, this is unhinged. And, you know, have you guys ever noticed? For 1 second, just forget the fact that you hate me and think about it for 2 seconds. Think about this for 2 seconds. Have you ever seen me come on here and just randomly, like, hey, I'm about to spill some drama on someone without them doing it first? I'm not that type of person. But all these people come out the woodwork because they know they can. Because there's thousands of people who hate me. So it's easy to, like, go towards the crowd instead of against the crowd. It's simple. It's simple. Last weekend,
I've mentioned that before. That it's like a mob mentality. Stitch and Stream, I've missed you so much. I'm so glad you're here. What were you cooking? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I've missed you. I mean, I've mentioned before that it's like people want to have this. Oh, it's thundering. And so my internet doesn't go out. People want to have this mob mentality. Yeah, we're all against this person. They want to feel like they're part of something. And that's what it feels like in Girl World with some of these things when it comes to Amberlynn, because some things that, in my opinion, are clearly just wrong. People are like, yeah, and it's just people want to be part of the crowd and to have a common enemy, and they don't want to be an outlier and possibly incur the wrath of this in crowd. Ooh, breakfast burrito. This aunt is a bad person, very icky behavior. 100%, Heather. I agree. She's just, and for why people are asking in the chat, why is she doing this now? I think it's because there's all this attention and all these people coming out. We have, Emily saying a few things, and we've had Alexis, and we've had all these things. And Aunt Tammie, I guess, is like, oh, it's my time to have 5 minutes of fame, 15 minutes of fame on a reaction channel, because she's not even saying anything that's worth knowing. Yeah, there's a few people in chat that have been like, or one person, not Kevin, saying it's high school gossip and petty, and that's really what it feels like. And somebody else saying this aunt has no real tea, just looking for attention. I mean,
sugar glider. Did you forget did you not hear the full thing of what I said before you answered?
So I mean, all the craziness going on right now, I'm sure that you have more to say about Emily. What do you think what's going on with
and Jordy brings it back to Emily because he wants tea on Emily.
this cat? I mean, have you seen the stuff about?
Why does it fucking matter? Why does it fucking matter what Aunt Tammie thinks about the cat? What the fuck is she going to know? What kind of insight? What kind of insight is she going to have about the Rarity situation? I don't understand why are we asking people that don't know anything about any of this stuff what they think happened or what they think. It just doesn't make sense. And Heather, I've missed this silly shit. Lol, ALR with a sumo wrestler bun. It's the wrestler bun.
About Rarity?
Oh, I'm about to get pissed.
Yeah. I knew there was more to the story.
There isn't more to.
Did you know there was more to the story? How the fuck would you know? What the fuck would you know about the Rarity situation, Tammie?
The story. It's exactly what I fucking said in my last live stream, and that's it.
I don't know about that. There's a lot of discrepancies in Amberlynn stories, but as far as Tammie goes, What the fuck would she know?
Because things weren't adding up. One thing I can say about Amber is she does love her animals very, very much. You know,
Oh my god, she said something nice.
back a while back ago, I remember Dale things about, you know, maybe the dog's nails being too long, or you know what I mean. But my God, you know, it happens to people. You know, like it's not enough to be like she's an abuser in my head. You know, she loves her animals. She always has. We've even fought over animal names before because she stole the name of my cat. That's another funny story. Like, what's the chances of two people wanting to name their cat Wasabi?
Oh, she took Wasabi from you.
That's a whole story that actually.
Oh, she took Wasabi from you. Oh, that's the tea. She took the name Wasabi from you. Come on now, shut the fuck up. And Tammie said something nice. Amberlynn loves her animals. Wow. ALR has more IRL ops than anyone I've ever heard. I know. I don't. This is. I've said my lights are on two different types of lighting. Um. How is all of this going to affect Amberlynn? She may be a crappy person. She may have done shitty things, but hopefully she will improve in the future and get better through therapy. But all of these people trying to come out and spill tea and spread information. We have Alexis, we have Tammie, we have her ex-partners, all trying to come out and spill tea. This is going to affect her trust tremendously and how she interacts with people and relationships in the future. This is going to affect her relationships for the future, whether it's friendships or partners. And that's not fair to Amberlynn to have all of this surrounding her just because reaction channels want to talk to these people to try to get tea. Just because people in the community want to stick their fingers in and start touching the poo and insert themselves into Amberlynn's life, which makes the people in her life want to react and reach out and communicate just because they want to, I don't know, spread tea. Oh, thanks, Heather. I appreciate it. Two different lights.
Me and her daughter recently talked about. You're such a troll. That shirt. I swear I was wearing this before all this happened, but that's funny as fuck. I'm glad she can sit there and say that I love my animals.
Heather Stitcher Stream says, "Say what we want, will about Jade. She was possibly the only real one." Yeah, and you know what's funny is Amberlynn did keep her off camera. We only saw body parts, but people would drive by and try to take photos of her. People dug into her past. They contacted her employers. How is that okay? I would like a lot of these people just for 1 second to put themselves into Amberlynn's shoes. Just to be like, hey, I have a YouTube channel. There are people that don't like me. What if these people that don't like me decided to dig into my partner's life and contact my partner's employer? What if they tried to contact my doctors and people in my life? Anybody that I try to meet in life and make friends with, they try to dig up information on. When these people aren't public figures, I'm just trying to make friends. And I have these people trying to dig up information about their past, find out who they are, where they live, where they work. How would you feel if you were in that situation where you could not try to develop relationships and make friends with people because you were afraid of what this weird ass community that surrounds your YouTube channel is going to do?
Before all this happened, but that's funny as fuck. I'm glad she can sit there and say that I love my animals because that do be true. Like they are literally my actual heart and my soul. And the whole thing with the wasabi, I would love to share that story.
Hey teachers, we're clearing classroom wish lists.
Oh no.
We're giving one teacher one.
So
you named your animal the same thing that I named my animal. How dare you have a cat named Bessie that looks like a cow? That was my cat. Only my cat can ever have been named Bessie. Stitch and Stream, your cat named Gus? Nope. I have a cat in my neighborhood named Gus, so there can be only one Gus.
So when I named Wasabi, like she freaked out. I had no idea that she wanted to name her cat Wasabi. She stopped talking to me for 6 months, maybe a year because of it, and she slandered me to
What? That's ridiculous. That if Aunt Tammie did that, that's stupid. You're gonna steal the imposter, Gus. He is cute. He wanders the neighborhoods and stares into people's houses. I need to see your Gus. You need to post some Gus pictures in Discord. He is so freaking cute. Nibs too. I do love some Nibs too. Actually, his name is Gustav. I love that.
her daughter. It's a daughter that I saw recently, like a month or two ago, and she slandered me to her daughter. It's a daughter that I saw recently, like a month or two ago, and we were cracking up about this. Like, she was saying, "How could someone get so mad about the name?" And I was like, "I never even knew she wanted that name never in my life." Because my initial thing was I wanted Wasabi and Ginger. I thought it would be cute.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Little Japanese flavor food names, Wasabi and Ginger. That's kind of cute.
If I ever had, got another cat or whatever, it never like turned into that because when I did get a second cat, which was rarely,
I agree,
Ginger just
Stitch.
didn't fit her at all. But anyways, that was crazy.
Yeah. She took my name, and it's in text another fight we got into because I don't believe. No way. No.
She never told me she wanted to name her cat Wasabi. Never, ever. And I will literally swear on my own life, on my pet's life, on everyone's life that I love, on everyone in the world's life. She never told me that. So it has to be one of the most unhinged things that she has ever argued with me about, ever. Lady.
Yeah, it's how dare you have an animal named? That's fucking stupid. Your third cat will be orange and named Cinnamon. No one steal it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go down to the shelter. I'm gonna get me an orange cat and I'm gonna name it Cinnamon. Oh, you met dogs named Sushi and Mochi. My ex-girlfriend named her dog that she got right after we broke up. She named her dog Mochi.
Acting like the world revolves around her. Shannon.
You know, when I do name my cat Cinnamon, Heather, you're gonna have to go no contact with me because you're gonna be so pissed.
And it is crazy. It is genuinely crazy. Oh.
Way. I was big into sushi. I wanted an orange cat with green eyes, and I was gonna call him Ginger Wasabi. Whatever. She got the cat first. I was living in an apartment.
Oh, what was that? What was that? She said Ginger and Wasabi.
Her. Shannon, it is crazy. It is genuinely crazy. Oh.
Way. I was big into sushi. I wanted an orange cat with green eyes, and I was gonna call him Ginger Wasabi. Whatever. She got the cat first. I was living in an apartment, waiting to like.
Wait, hold on. Please address the Hecticon merch.
Amberlynn's face, just like, what do you? Stitch says, "I'll drive over and Cinnamon will become my cat. I'll send you up." If I see a car with Minnesota license plates peeling out of my driveway, I'll know. Oh my goodness, how funny that now Aunt Tammie is like, I was gonna get an orange cat with green eyes and have Ginger and Wasabi.
Did you lie to us? I need more info on that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Into a home, so I could have a pet. We lived in our apartment for 9.5 years before we bought our home.
A normal aunt would find that endearing.
I got my pet.
Probably
so
Spencer.
I just, took too long. Yeah. So she beat me out and got Wasabi. But yeah. But regardless, she does love her animals. In my opinion, of course, I'm not physically with her, but just by what I've picked up over the years and conversating and all that.
Conversating isn't the right word. Yeah, this doesn't make any damn bit of sense.
The thing of the cat getting out, the thing I had the problem with is timing.
Mm-hmm. I do burp.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery.
That's just I do burp. She's responding to somebody in the chat whose name is Burp something, I think. But did you just hear her say, yeah, Burp fuck said you have resting sad face. But to hear everybody say, I do burp. Yeah, we know you burp.
of a sudden she's on 5 different medications. First,
I have resting sad
I
face.
know she'll lie for her girlfriends. Just
Like,
her
do you
girlfriend.
guys remember, no, we're not doing bingo tonight. Do you guys remember when someone took a photo of me at the laundromat and I'm sitting there and I just look so sad and depressed? It's funny because I was having the greatest day that day. I was happy. I was all kinds of stuff. And I look at that photo and I'm like, I don't have resting bitch face. I don't have any of that. I have resting sad face. Like, genuinely. I mean, right now I am sad because this is all off the chain crazy. Like, this is like a different type of breed of like, what is happening right now?
To lie for her, so you can't really. You gotta play detective when you're messing with Amber. You know, you just have to.
Amber and I think just made the same face. What is she talking about? I didn't hear what she said.
The fact that
I'm actually so sad for Amber. You look so disappointed. Coming from someone who had similar experiences with family, it's not a good feeling. Yeah, I am disappointed. Look, this is. I never expected this at all. At all.
she came home when she did, I felt was way too soon after losing her. So I felt like she had.
Oh, I felt she came home way too soon after losing her. And that's your opinion. I mean, Emily was apparently ready for Amberlynn to be gone. So, I mean, she came home, what, about 3 weeks after Rarity went missing? I mean, she couldn't stay there forever.
Had to know more than what she was sharing.
I don't want to.
That's all speculation on Tammie's part.
Talk about Emily or the whole situation with that, but I came home when I did because I was genuinely not happy there. Even Emily knows that. It's something that I said repeatedly over and over. I was not happy.
And then
And Emily wanted you out, according to the messages that we've seen.
now knowing more, it all makes more sense.
Nito, I do.
Fighting and that, my sister was going to.
You said you didn't want to do merch because you broke up.
But
yeah.
There's a whole bunch of little mini lies all in that.
But like I said before, I was protecting her.
Scenario too, and she says she never was going to move there. Okay. That's why we had conversations on we're going to get a moving truck and she was going to give away the couch in her apartment to my daughter and all these different plans, but we were never going to move there. No, that wasn't her intention. She just lies all the time.
What is she talking about? Moving where? Moving to Wisconsin? Because we haven't seen messages between Amberlynn and her aunt about this. Maybe she talked to her cousin. The screen pause. Amberlynn just looks so over, just like.
It seems like it.
Move here?
She says she never lies. She's always telling the truth.
I'm confused.
Well, that's another lie. Surprise.
So, I mean, I guess it's really anybody's guess. But, I mean, just personally, I think that Amberlynn would prioritize her own relationship and trying to hang on to Emily. And if that meant doing something risky with Rarity, I think she would.
Because you're.
Oh, I don't think she would.
A fucking sick freak, and you probably would. Look at your fucking eyes, especially when you're in your car in the van and doing your stupid little vlogs that I have to watch through Yo-Yo Mama because I don't miss a single thing that he watches, and I have to see you in the fucking sitting in some weird parking lot eating your fucking food all the time because that's the only thing you know how to vlog because you don't do anything with your life but play fucking World of Warcraft and fucking pay attention to every fat girl on the fucking internet, especially Amberlynn Reed because you're obsessed with her. So yeah, that's what you would do because I can see it in your fucking eyes, but I would never fucking do it.
Go off, Amberlynn. She was making plans to get rid of her stuff, so she was sneaky planning to move into Emily's. I don't know about that, Mars. I don't know, because Amberlynn hasn't spoken to her aunt. So I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate or true. I don't know if any of that would actually be true or if she's just making it up. Yeah, I don't think Amber would have hurt Rarity either. I think Rarity got out on accident because somebody left the door open. World of Warcraft, is that what she said? Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't know what kind of vlogs or anything Jordy posts. My vlogs are boring as fuck too, because I don't do anything. That's why I haven't vlogged in over a year, that in time. But what about Amber's vlogs? What the fuck does she do? I mean, all of us are fucking boring. It's not like we're out here living these exciting lives. Oh, I went to the farmer's market. Oh, I'm going to a coffee shop. That's my life. I mean, I travel for work, I mean, I could post vlogs about those things, but it's like, it's just what Amber doesn't need to be shitting on somebody else's vlogs. Um, but I mean, Jordy doesn't need to be saying this kind of shit either. But it gets him views, it gets him super chats.
It is very hard
Oh my
for me to
god.
wrap my brain around that concept.
Farmers markets are exciting. I was gonna go to a different one this weekend, but I just didn't have time. I haven't had time.
Yeah, Auntie. I mean, Tammie, it's hard for you to wrap that around your brain because you know I would never fucking do that, and you knew how much Rarity fucking meant to me. The fucking timing is crazy off the chain coincidence, and it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. If I wanted to stay in Wisconsin, I would have came up with some bullshit like, oh, I'm sick, or oh, my legs, or oh, I can't go. I would have came up with something that had to do with me. I would not ever put my fucking animals in harm's way like that.
Take a deep breath, Amber. Your neighbors don't need to know all of this.
When is your stop? Oh, when is your rap? When is your rap? Wait, did you see my legs? When is your rap album coming out? Oh my god, wait. Sis, can we move over to Twitch? I need to clip that. Wait, I need to go back and watch that. Stop. Did I sound crazy?
Let's see.
Yeah, Auntie. I mean, Tammie, it's hard for you to wrap that around your brain.
Let's see here.
Move there. No, that wasn't her intention. You know, she just lies all the time.
It seems like it.
Move
And
here?
she said she never lies. She's always telling the truth.
Let's put her on regular speed to hear that again.
Surprise.
So, I mean, I guess it's really anybody's guess. But, I mean, just personally, I think that Amber Lynn would probably...
Jordy, one of the things I don't care about for Jordy's content is he will say some of the most random, unhinged, speculative things that make zero sense.
prioritize her own relationship and trying to hang on to Emily. And if that meant doing something risky with Rarity, I think she would.
Because you're a fucking sick freak and you probably would. Look at your fucking eyes, especially when you're in your car in the van and doing your stupid little vlogs that I have to watch through Yo-Yo Mama because I don't miss a single thing that he watches. And I have to see you in the fucking sitting in some weird parking lot eating your fucking food all the time because that's the only thing you know how to vlog because you don't do anything with your life but play fucking World of Warcraft and fucking pay attention to every fat girl on the fucking internet, especially Amber Lynn Reed because you're obsessed with her. So yeah, that's what you would do because I can see it in your fucking eyes, but I would never fucking do it.
Don't miss this WNBA season. Watch live as rising stars.
Never fucking do that, and you knew how much Rarity fucking meant to me. Fucking sucks. If I wanted to stay in Wisconsin, I would have came up with something that had to do with me. I would not ever put my fucking animals in harm's way like that. When is your stop? Oh my. When is your rap?
Sebastian, when's your rap album coming out?
When is your rap? Wait, did you see my legs? When is your rap album coming out? Oh my god, wait. Sis, can we move over to Twitch? I need to clip that. Wait, I need to go back and watch that. Stop. Did I sound crazy? Oh no.
You always sound crazy, boo.
That's my favorite Lynn. Rapper Lynn for real. What did I do?
You were going
off. Oh my god,
off.
you've been spitting bars lately. I'm telling you, when I get really like someone like literally shocks me and like hurts me that bad, like I pop off. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. You sounded iconic. You're lying. Yeah, you forgot to breathe.
You forgot to breathe.
Oh, now I have apnea when I'm awake. Oh man. Your aunt has fan behavior for real. It's weird.
She does. She's a stan. See if you on his mom. It's weird. Her aunt watches everything she posts, but not she watches everything Yo Mama posts. It's weird because her aunt is family, right? I mean, I'm watching everything Amber Lynn posts because I'm doing reactions, but you know, it's weird that her aunt is so obsessed because her aunt obviously also watches reaction channels. To do that to someone in your family is a bit weird. I mean, because she even said yesterday Tammie said something about that it was like an addiction or obsession or something along those lines, watching Amberlynn's content. I mean, we all have channels that we watch everything they post, right? But to have it be your niece, and then to also be doing this stuff and all of these things.
It hurts how you're willing to lie to us when so many people were willing to buy. I've always been a supporter, but now I think I get what people are talking about. And see, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm sorry. Alexis is on Instagram saying you eat shit. Whatever.
But I do watch a lot of shows, crime shows in general, right?
Is she comparing me to crime shows now? What is happening? No, girl, you're everything. Thank you.
They make you what the hell all the time, right? People do some crazy stuff. And so I cannot.
I'm like EBGB'd out.
What?
That she's comparing me to her crime shows.
Imagine that way.
These lives are making things worse. I'm fine.
I'm thinking like, hey, I'm gonna let my cat that I love so much outdoor in this weather.
Auntie Tammie, Aunt Tammie, whatever you want me to call you, think with your head for 3 seconds. You know I would never, ever in a million years do that to Rarity. That's why you're sitting here saying, I don't think that she would do that. Because I didn't. The timing is hectic. And for Jordy to like literally manipulate so many people into believing I did it, that's called defamation. That's called defamation and slander. Look up the definitions. And Jordy's lucky that I'm...
Look up the definitions.
a lazy fucking bitch, or his ass would have been sued for...
Did she say because she's a lazy fucking bitch?
And Jordy's lucky that I'm a lazy fucking bitch, or his ass would have been sued forever ago.
So having an opinion is different. If he were stating these things like facts, like the things people are saying about Emily and Colleen and her possibly unaliving her through feeding her, that is defamation 100%, because people are saying these things like fact, and that could hurt Emily's reputation. But having opinions about these things, like, hey, I think that Amberlynn possibly did this, but when you have people stating things like they're facts, like, yes, 100%, Amberlynn did this, this, and this, and then people start running with that, if it were to negatively affect Amberlynn's reputation, finances, whatever, then yes, she could have a case. But so let's think about a recent case that went to court for this, and that would be Alex Jones spreading the lies and misinformation about the Sandy Hook school shooting. That was defamation. He was taken to court. He lost because the information that he was spreading was very hurtful, and it was lies, and it was causing harm to the families of these victims. People were going to the town and harassing these people and doing all of these negative things, and it was affecting their lives and everything in a negative fashion. And he was on a public platform spreading this information, and people believed it. Now, here we do have people harassing Amberlynn. We have people harassing Emily because of these things being said. So it's possible it could be proven because it is affecting her life in a negative fashion. It would be emotional damage. Emotional damage. Especially Emily, with the things being said about Colleen. But the hard part is proving all of this. Oh, I just saw your message in Discord. Lovebirds. The color was lovebirds. Did you choose that color, Heather, for your front door, or did your landlord just come randomly paint it that color? Yeah, Alex Jones and his fans are literal monsters. Parents ended their lives over the harassment that, yeah. We watched that documentary in Discord a couple of months ago. Yeah, it's Alex Jones versus the truth, or the truth versus Alex Jones, one of the orders. Just insane. So it's a very hard case to prove, but if Amberlynn could prove it and back it up, and if she wasn't a lazy bitch, she could back these things up.
Because he, and among other people, aka the ankle, has made so many people...
You picked everything? Even the goose? Did you pick the goose?
Go. Because he, and among other people, aka the ankle, has made so many people believe the most absurd shit I've ever heard in my life. You're lucky I'm lazy. You're lucky. That's all I gotta say.
I would say Amberlyn would have a case of defamation against a couple of channels, the ones that were alleging PDF and that sort of thing. She would have a case, I think, and she could get those videos taken down. But she has a lawyer, she said. Why not use that lawyer to do these things?
You're lucky I'm lazy because, honey, I got the money. I got the time. I got the lawyer. But I'm lazy. And most of all, I got the facts and I got the truth. I'm lazy. That's it.
Just to stay longer with Emily. But
If you're too lazy to do it, then I guess it doesn't matter to you that much, then now does it?
then you hear all the fighting and the
Because you got all the fucking time of the world. Oh, I muted her
Jordy,
on accident. How'd
get your
that
head.
happen?
but then you hear all the fighting and all the accusations made all throughout there, and I'm just so confused. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Jordy, I can't see his face, but he sounds like he's over this. Sorry, I'm sending a message.
We'll ever truly know.
I literally told you.
Yeah.
Jordy.
But we've heard two different stories from Amberlyn that are contradicting and doesn't make sense, really, in my opinion. Which, hey, things don't have to make sense to be real. There are lots of things that have happened that don't make sense. People do things that don't make sense. But these two different stories, the timelines, the information, the contradicting information, the only thing we know for sure is Rarity got out.
Get your head out your fucking ass. I literally told you.
No, but I know now she wants to be with a feeder. So obviously she doesn't want to ever lose weight, and she's going to die of obesity. So once I can swallow that pill, I can.
What did you say to my mom today? You want to know something that she said to my mom today? She literally straight up said, "You're going to be the first one boo-hooing when your daughter dies." Who the fuck says that to their sister?
Working from home deserves fast internet, with lots of bandwidth for video calls, super helpful colleagues, and of course...
That ad was really loud. That ad was loud, I apologize. And why would you say that to your sister? You're going to be boo-hooing. You painted the goose. Why did you say your landlord hates you? Yeah, I don't like her smugness, but the popping is annoying too. Ads are disgusting, and so is this woman. I assume you mean the aunt. I mean, so now she's so did she message Mama Lynn today and say these things? And it's like, well, we know Amberlyn is not doing great physically, and when she, if she doesn't get her shit together, it will be obesity that does off her, unfortunately. But just because she was with Emily, who we know was a fifi, doesn't mean that Amberlyn is engaging in that behavior with Emily. It takes two.
You're going to be the first one boo-hooing when your daughter dies. Who the fuck says that to their sister? You're going to be the first one boo-hooing when your daughter dies.
Oh, because you're painting their unit without approval. Hey, Liz. Yeah, we're still live. While you make your shirt for brunch, what are you making on you're making a shirt for brunch?
That's not a normal thing to say to someone that you love. That is not a normal thing to say to someone that you love, no matter how mad you are.
Putting it that way, you're going to be the first one boo-hooing when you're, well, yeah. I imagine her mom will be boo-hooing when Amberlynn dies, if Amberlynn dies before she does. Excuse me, passes away. Like I'm gonna get demonetized because I'm not even monetized. Um, I just, I don't, I don't get it. I do not get it. You're fascinated by the Fifi community. It is a really interesting community. I've read a little bit about it. I didn't want to get too deeply invested in learning about it, but it's interesting. Whoops, helps if I'm on the right screen.
Because you know who's going to be the second one boohooing? Probably her. Probably her. But it's going to be fake. At least my mom's boohooing is going to be real. And Auntie, you're kind of fat too. I mean, we're kind of a fat family, okay? Besides my grandma, she's skinny. My grandma.
There's a difference between being a little overweight and being 550 pounds, which is approximately the last number we heard from Amberlynn, like 540-ish something. Little bit of a difference between 540-ish and like 250. I don't know how big Tammie is. Oh, that's right, the Taylor Swift drag brunch. So you bought transfer paper to put a photo. Oh, that's awesome. That'll be fun. You'll have to show us pictures of the drag brunch. So her aunt's making it sound like she's so concerned about Amberlynn. I don't think she gives a shit, to be honest. The way that she's behaving and acting and coming to the reaction channels. What does she think she's going to do? Does she think this is going to be some kind of intervention?
I'm skinny. But like, hop off it. Literally hop off it. Like, you're not better
I thought you wanted her to sit on it and spin, not hop off it.
than me just because you weigh less than me. And I never said I wanted to be with a feeder, the feeder, it feeder. I'm so tired of that word. Oh my God.
Start moving on and like truly letting the dream die. Because I've been holding on for literally.
Cash, she's not worried about me. She's not worried about me at all.
Like I say, decades onto a dream.
Well, did you see the other day that she said on stream when she and Emily broke up? She laughed and said, "Well, I guess I can lose weight now."
She did say that. But she gonna say I'm a troll?
Troll.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
That was to
and
me.
Just like she lies to you guys, she lies to us too. You know what I mean?
She lies to us too. I haven't lied to you and I don't talk to you. Get a life.
It's not just you guys. It's like when you're like, she's a feeder. No, she's not. No, she's not. Oh my God.
Because I didn't know she was or is or I don't fucking know. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh my God.
But you did. She could talk to Jordy. I wouldn't, but she could in a living. I don't think, honestly, Fiona's mom, I don't think Aunt Tammie gives a shit. So for Amberlynn, oh, I forgot what I was saying there.
Because I didn't know she was or
didn't know she was. Emily has said that she never hid her preferences. Now, maybe Amberlynn didn't know that she was a Fifi per se, but she knew that she liked bigger women. So I don't know. It could go either way. I mean, if Emily wasn't outright, hey, yeah, I'm a Fifi, eat this for me. It's maybe Amber didn't know Emily's exact, like, fertilizer. I hate using the word fertilizer, but it was so funny from Alexis's Q&A video. So maybe Amberlynn didn't know exactly Emily's preferences, in the bedroom and these sorts of things. Proclivities in the bedroom. Maybe Amberlynn didn't know the exact term or know that she was exactly that. Maybe she just knew that Emily really likes bigger women. Maybe the word Fifi was never brought up. Because let's remember this. Like, yeah, they were talking on FaceTime a lot, but like a weekend, she's like, I'm so in love. And people started digging into Emily's past, like immediately. So who knows when Amberlynn actually got confirmation of this actual terminology for Amberlynn, or for Emily, not Amberlynn, but she knew that Emily likes big girls.
Or I don't fucking know. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh my God. Let's talk about your life, bro. Do you want to talk about your girlfriend? Do you want me to spill tea on her? Because I will. I got the time. You're in a relationship with someone that's off the chain too. Do you want me to get into it? Because I will.
Let's not. You don't need to stoop to people's level.
No, that's just the haters. That's just the haters. To where she gets my sister believing the same stuff just because Amber says it. I'm like, do you know your daughter? She lies.
Well, does your sister not watch any of the stuff online?
She says she doesn't. I don't know.
Why would Amberlynn's mom be watching content about her daughter? Why would she be doing that?
You don't know her. You don't know her. You have not talked to her in 2 years.
Well, how would she take Amber's side?
Huh?
Well, how would she take Amber's side? You think that she's like just trying to stick by her no matter what?
My sister is trying to make up for where she fell short for.
She's on my side because she knows that all of this fucking hate bullshit isn't real.
Sick of trying to figure out how to hit protein goals? Free high protein breakfast for a year? Yeah, that's real. Every meal.
My mom.
People will often, even if somebody they love and care about is in the wrong, they will stick by that person and support that person. Now, Mama Lynn probably isn't watching any of this stuff. Mama Lynn probably just doesn't care about all of these things online and the whole girl world community and all this bullshit. All she knows is Amberlynn is her daughter. She's here with her daughter and she loves her daughter. And she's going to trust and believe her daughter and support her through these situations and things she has going on. Mama Lynn did not like Emily. We've heard that. So, but she's like, if you want to be with her, probably, then I guess be with her, but I don't like it. But she's trying to support her daughter. Why would she watch content about her daughter or Emily or anything?
My mom has seen it firsthand. My mom has been literally right there when something happens, like something so small as like I get recognized every single time I leave this fucking apartment and I go somewhere, like with a population of people who are there. I get recognized, and my mom is there to see it. My grandma has been there to see it. Literally, my stepdad has been there to see it. Everyone. But then the reaction channels.
Melanie sent a super chat that says, "Your aunt has an awful lot of confidence for someone who sounds like a wet cigarette." Oh, come on.
And the haters are like, that doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. And then my mom's like, well, yeah, it actually does. And then people are like, oh, Mama Lynn's now just lying for Amberlynn. No, it's because, and that's just like a small example. It's because genuinely, my mom sees the truth. My mom knows the truth. I'm with my mom a lot. Like, we spend time together. My mom knows my deepest of secrets, my deepest of everything. Like, my mom sees what I go through. She's not going to sit here and believe fucking reaction channel rumors because my mom is a witness to my shit. That's why.
So long. My sister is not dumb to the fact.
No one cares. Binks, you've been, Karen. You've been here for how long? And you pay for a membership. Thank you for the money. And almost 4,000 people care, love. And all the 8,000 people that wasn't Jordy's stream, they also care.
Her mistakes, she needs some huge ones, lots of them. She's very aware of that. And she's also was very grateful that she finally got this piece of sobriety. And so, she was able to be an example to her two sons that struggle with drug addiction and really show that you guys, you can get it. You can get it. And I tell her, man, if my sister can get it, literally anyone can get it.
And that's something I've always said. If my mom can get sober, literally anyone can get sober. Like, genuinely, anybody.
So Tammie's all like, oh yeah, she should be an example to sobriety and this. But then a bit earlier she was like, oh, this, sober Christian persona she tries to put on, but she's still married to her abuser, or I didn't mean to say abuser. You know what?
I used to watch the show Intervention. I used to watch that show and cry because I wish my sister was only that bad. So when I see my sister now getting clean and sober,
I have to charge my phone.
True, it's beyond measure, So never would I think that we wouldn't be talking right now, and I might as well just tell you that reason because that's what's gonna.
Oh, the doggy wants a walk. We'll take that Peppers for a walk. Thank you for being here when you could, Mars. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope the puppy enjoys the walk. Fiona's mom, I didn't care for this talk. Your stepson is an addict and struggles. Yeah, it's. I don't know what.
You're not.
I hope he gets better. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he gets the help he needs.
You're not talking now because of you. You're freaking crazy.
Why aren't they talking? Why aren't they talking, right?
Yeah.
It's 100% greed.
You're not talking probably because didn't you say that they've done you wrong for the last 2 years, but yet they haven't spoken to you? How can somebody do you wrong if you haven't spoken to them?
1,000% greed. When my sister was early into recovery.
Get award-winning YouTube TV and get set up in minutes with
Thunder.
up to 6 accounts.
I just started buying my home. And me and my husband live a comfortable life. We can go anywhere.
Can I interrupt you first?
Nobody cares, Tammie. Nobody cares. Jordy's like, let me interrupt you and get you back on track. Let's talk about Amber.
Is this like personal financial details?
It is personal. Thank you, Jordy, for asking that. It's no one's business, and that's why I haven't shared it either, but...
You and your sister with your relationship?
No, my sister wanting my mom's house 100% to herself.
Well, yeah, I mean, lots of families fight over.
Yeah, but do you not talk to your sister for 2 years because your mom said something about a house?
You haven't talked to her. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
I didn't even say anything. That's why my sister hasn't talked to me. She said because agreed. Because when she was early on in recovery, you know, usually your parent passes away, right? And if there's 2 siblings, it's usually 50-50. The one, if they want to keep the house, they buy it out, right? They buy the other half of it, right? Well, me knowing that my sister, I mean, we didn't even know if she was going to keep her job, an apartment, if she was even going to keep her sobriety at this point, right? And I was doing well. So because I loved my sister, I wasn't worried about the
My mom's the only sober one in the family besides me now, so.
details. You can move right into mom's house. We don't worry about it. You'll have a roof over your head, you know? My mom would say, well, doesn't she have to pay you, you know, your half? You did it. This conversation just kept coming up. My exact words was, don't worry about it. We'll work it out. Even if she has to pay me $250
This rambling's
for the rest
insane.
of her life. You know, we'll work it out. Don't worry about it. Does that sound greedy?
What's this about? Grandma Lynn's house? When she moves on to whatever life is after this, who's going to get the house? Is this what this is about? Who gives a fuck?
You know, that's what
Jordy's just like, I think Jordy is over this conversation. He's been trying to get out of it for a little bit. Granted, we've been pausing a lot, but I don't know exactly how long she was on Jordy's live for because Amberlyn has been pausing and I've been pausing. But it sounds like Jordy's just like, we're done here.
I said and kept saying. And then when we went out to California 2 years ago, they were outside smoking a cigarette, and my mom brought up a conversation about the house to me.
See, this is what I'm talking about. My mom and her got into an argument 2 months
2 years ago.
before I moved here. So the argument had nothing to do with me. Like, I was so excited to go to the Thanksgiving and just to have a relationship with not only my mom, but I get to have one with my aunt now. But my aunt took out her anger that she had on my mom onto me. Yeah, Katie.
I said, because Mom, I don't think now's the time. And my
Mary,
sister
this is unhinged, huh?
wanted to question me about it, and I again said now is not the time. And she blew up on me and said, well, I've already got it in my head that that's my house. That's my house. And it just blew up from there. Things have changed since then. You're 10 years sober. You have the
My face is all red.
job, making really good money. She's in the same relationship. She lives in the same apartment. That's some stability, right? So what would make her not do it 50-50 now?
Yeah, poor Mama Lynn is right, Spencer. And
This isn't something that needs to be discussed online, Tammie. This is personal, private, family shit. Why are you airing this out online? You need to be discussing this with Mama Lynn and Grandma Lynn.
thank you for all.
If Grandma Lynn decided that you are out of the will or whatever, or out of the inheritance for the house or whatever, maybe Grandma Lynn has a reason. Maybe you're the person that's not in the right.
Your support, by the way. Like, my mom did not need to be dragged into this crap.
Yeah, I suppose so.
No, they didn't fight today. This came out of nowhere. They fought like 2 years ago. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, Tammie said they were in California 2 years ago and they were outside smoking a cigarette and they had this conversation.
She's so cringed. I'm embarrassed for her. Me
Like
too.
999 people out of 1,000 would agree with, but not my sister. She thinks she should have it all because
Yeah, Lexi, it's weird. So what made her come out was because she saw me in complete distress online, and she literally watched it happen and said, how can I make it worse? Like, this is crazy behavior.
She had nothing. So that's the true colors of my sister in sobriety. Surprised the hell.
You don't know the fucking true colors of.
What the fuck? What do you mean this is the true colors of my sister in sobriety? What? None of this about Mama Lynn matters. Why are you bringing this up?
Nobody in sobriety, because you're not even in sobriety to be able to see sobriety. So shut the fuck up and stop talking mean about my mom. Like, you don't know her. You do not know her. She does not talk to you for a reason. She does not want you in her life for a reason. Again, the Justin Bieber song. My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. You know what I'm saying? That is very much my mom. My mom.
It's the second time she sang that.
Loves literally everybody but you.
Out of me. But today, because I wanted to open my mouth, my sister reached out to me.
And maybe you shouldn't have.
And Amber reached out to me.
Well, no shit.
Oh, they probably want you to shut up.
Hey, good job with that shirt. Put it in Discord for us to see it.
I don't give a fuck. Well, no shit.
Oh, they probably want you to shut up.
I don't give a fuck about shutting up or shutting down or shutting in or shutting around. I was wondering.
Let's use all of the prepositions. Amberlin's mod in Discord says, the fact that Jordy is entertaining this is disgusting and shows the lengths he will go to get more information about your life. Talking about your mom is wrong. She is not a public figure. And then Cass, the famous Cass from Life of a Free Spirit, I believe, says he didn't know she was going to share all this, which is true. Jordy did not know she was going to be sharing this, but he still platformed her. She's not in sobriety either. I'm not either. She needs to stop talking about sobriety.
Wondering, why are you doing this out of nowhere? Like, this is weird. Like, this is genuinely weird.
You have so much to say, but none of it is fucking relevant. You're just airing your dirty laundry. You're just complaining about your sister and your niece on a public platform for no fucking reason. This isn't tea. Sharing and spilling personal family information that's not relevant isn't fucking tea. You need to get offline, Aunt Tammie.
Well, honestly, just talking with you the past 40 minutes, it sounds like you're just getting started.
I think Jordy's over it. I think Jordy wants her to go away.
Shut up. Stop! I say weird things. That's funny.
It's crazy. You know, and I was gonna, when I heard that she hates Snowflake so much, and of all the people for Emily to talk to, Snowflake, and da-da-da, I looked at my husband, I said, well, I guess when I'm ready to talk, I know who I'll talk to.
Oh. But yet here she is talking to Jordy because Jordy reached out to her. But she was gonna go to Snowflake.
Snowflake so much. And I was gonna, when I heard that she hates Snowflake so much, and of all the people for Emily to talk to, Snowflake, and da-da-da, I looked at my husband, I said, well, I guess when I'm ready to talk, I know who I'll talk to. Because if it...
Wow, how weird is that?
Jordy, it's just wrong. It's wrong to sit there and think, oh, when I'm ready to go spill shit about somebody in my family, I'm going to go to the reaction channel that I know they don't like that's saying all this shit. It's just...
Vindictive fucking see you next. Are you kidding me? She watches this with her husband. It's the weirdest thing in the world. You can tell he wants to end the conversation. That...
I can't see Jordy's face, but it sounds to me like Jordy, because even earlier he was like, well, hey, thanks for calling in, like 15 minutes ago. Heather, oh no.
is crazy behavior. Like, my aunt saw me. This is crazy.
Jesus Christ, Amberlynn, stop with that laugh. When your mom does it, it's cute because it's actually her laugh.
My aunt, the one who's supposed to love me unconditionally, she saw me.
She saw me in distress, having a breakdown. Yes, yes, Amberlynn, we know. You were in distress. You were having a moment. Okay.
She saw me. She saw me live saying, Emily broke my heart by going to Snowflake. She saw me distressed, anxietied, heartbroken, and said, let me do it ×2. Let me do it with a remix. All for what? All for what? That's like me looking at her pain and saying, ooh, let me do that with a remix. Like, are you kidding?
Her Labubu laugh.
Like, what is, like, that is crazy.
It's shitty of her aunt to do this, 100%. I think she's a crappy person for doing this, and I hope she gets cut out of their lives. I hope they no longer speak to her. I hope Grandma Lynn is like, you know what? I'm right for making the decision that she's not getting anything when I go because of the shit she's pulling.
Like, I know she's watching right now. You are insane.
No, she's not watching because she's on the phone with Jordy. She's on the phone with Jordy right now. I mean, she might be watching it in a replay, but
you are insane. My mom and I will never speak to you again.
It's about burning bridges, hold me down, do not ever cross again, no hope for survival. That's what I want. I'm done. So this is what part.
sorry, I need to blow my nose. Oh, now I need to pop my ear. This was delayed, so she could have been watching. It was. I don't know when she left Jordy's live, but yeah. Yeah, it's.
No hope for survival. That's what I want. I'm done. So this is what partly this is about, getting my truth out.
What are you done with? They haven't spoken to you. What are you like? Oh, I'm done. Are you done because Amberlynn was dating Emily, but you don't know shit about Emily or that relationship because you never met this person or talked to Amberlynn about this person? What do you mean you're done? What? It sounds like you've been done for 2 years. What is this? What has been the breaking point for you, Tammie? Because Amberlynn hasn't spoken to you. Mama Lynn hasn't spoken to you. You're the one that reached out to be like, "Hey, your daughter's gonna kick the bucket because of the person that she's with." This is all just insane. I don't understand this. What do you mean? Oh, I'm done. She hasn't done anything to you as far as we can tell because you all haven't spoken. You have no new relevant information. You don't know shit about anything going on in her life other than what you've seen in videos and from reaction channels and things. So what do you mean you're done? You're the one out here spilling tea that isn't even tea. It's like a glass of water. What the It's just yeah, Liz, it's weird and unnecessary.
And then being
Not the hair bobbing. Stop.
capital D-O-N-E, done. No more chances. No
Capital D-O-N-E, done.
No more what?
Guys, I'm done.
Yeah.
Done. So.
And then Jordan's just like, yeah. He's probably thinking, what are you done with? Yeah, I don't know how people can be like, I'm behind Tammie. What the fuck are you behind Tammie for? Being a horrible aunt? Being a horrible family member? Just spilling random things from the past that don't make a damn bit of difference? Things about your sister that have no relevance to Amber Lynn? What does anything with your arguments with Mama Lynn have to do with Amber Lynn? You've been obsessed with your niece's life that you have to watch everything about her online, but yet you won't message her and talk to her.
He mostly doesn't like Snowflake because do you know the reason why?
Because he points out factual stuff about her?
Well, specifically, he has made videos talking about SA that Amber has experienced, and he has cast doubt on some of the stories that she has had to say, and
my doctor told us about GoodRx to help us save money on our prescriptions.
Did you know that people everywhere are recommending Good?
They kind of butt heads.
SA against her, or?
Yes.
Okay.
from a cousin or something like that. But I understand this is a very sensitive topic, so I mean, if you don't.
I hate that Jordy had to like bring this up because that was his way of like trying to like get my aunt to say something about it. My aunt was not in my life at that time. I was by my cousin when I was 7 years old. I told my mom when I was 12. That is something that happened. And that lives with me every single fucking day. Every day.
I don't know why Jordy is bringing this up. I don't know why he wants tea. He's trying to get tea. You know, like, oh, well, this is why she doesn't like Snowflake, because he's cast doubt on these things. He's trying to get tea. He's trying to get information that could possibly make this whole conversation with Tammie worth it instead of a waste of everybody's time. Why this all of this random just bullshit just makes me want to just stop making fucking videos about this and stop reacting, because it's just why do people need to do this? I could not react to these things, but again, I don't know what's going to be brought up because I don't watch these things beforehand, so I don't know what's going to be said. And it's just also unnecessary to dig into these things. I just looked at her likes and dislikes. I've been told before that these are never accurate, but her dislikes on this video were 2.5K, but her likes are 1.1K. But it's like, Amber Lynn is being very defensive. Of course she is, and she's going off. I would be upset if my aunt were online talking shit about me and my mom. My mom's passed away, but if my mom were alive, I would be hurt. You know, it.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the details.
Liz, the rest of this stuff she said was irrelevant, so he's fishing. Oh yeah, he's absolutely fishing, trying to get something to salvage this whole shit show of a conversation. And then Tammie's like, let me try to think, do I know anything about this?
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the details. She has told me about it. It was on her father's side.
Okay.
I think at one point when she was removed from the home, she did stay with her dad's sister or stepsister or something. I don't know the people, and that's when all that, if it happened, happened.
Gotcha.
I don't know the details of it.
If it happened, happened.
Mainly, it's the things that he has had to say in regards to that with Amber, and that's specifically what she did.
I would say for that, trying to cast doubt on a child's experiences that she didn't bring up until years later, there's probably a lot of shame that comes along with that. I know there is. Trying to bring up experiences that happened to you when you were a kid. And for that's one of the reasons why I don't care for a lot of Snowflake stuff, because he tries to dig into these things that have no business being dug into as far as Amber Lynn's childhood. I do not think that is okay either. I have a different moral compass, I guess, when it comes to what is okay to be dug into to people's lives and be shared and plastered all over the internet. I don't think that's okay. Amber Lynn has said this has happened to her when she was a child. I'm going to accept that and move on. Do people make things up? Yes, they do. But I'm not going to question her childhood experiences with these things and then try to dig into it and prove it wrong and try to find inconsistencies in things. You're not going to remember situations 100%. You might get timelines a little bit wrong, whether you're 7 or 8 or whatever, or the year. It can be hard to remember exact years on things. So I don't appreciate this being brought up by Jordy and trying to ask Aunt Tammie about this. Heather, didn't Snowflake implode his family? I heard there was a scandal. I've only heard through Amber Lynn's live streams that they're divorced, that he and his wife are divorced. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe it's his obsession with lolcows on the internet. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. Liz, especially involving trauma, you can get things wrong. Yeah. And you're probably going to block a lot of this shit out, right? You know, I've had things happen when I was younger. I don't remember exactly what year it was or exactly how old I was, but I know they happened, right? And it's so there are things that you may not get right. So if Amber said she was 7, but then later said she was 8, it's, you know, people would be like, aha, she's lying. No, it's going to be she probably doesn't remember exactly how old she was, but she was in that age range. You know, it's just I personally don't appreciate these kinds of things being questioned and trying to dig up videos on it's
does not like about it. I mean, in addition to being a reaction channel and, you know, critiquing her content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
There's a lot more of you reaction people from like just even a couple of years ago that like I didn't even know who the heck Dakana was, but obviously he's pretty popular. I had heard of you, but I honestly don't really watch it that often. I watch Amber's.
Right.
I don't know. It gets really hard. You know, obviously hearing people talk about your family, knowing some, assuming the other. You know, at the very beginning, it was really hard to hear all this hateful stuff about my sister. Even though
people weren't saying hateful things about, maybe some reaction channels were. Let me correct that. So I don't know if she's talking about reaction channels saying hateful things about her sister. Fiona's mom, and the more you're asked, the more you're yeah.
get her past is her past, but I mean, my God, you know, she's made some wonderful changes, and overall, you know, has done a lot of great things.
Good morning, Sammy. I hope you're enjoying your coffee.
It does a lot of, you know, for people that are still out there, 6 and 7, I've seen her give out a lot, you know, so she's trying to do the right thing, so it was really hard to see negative things at times, but it's like
I don't know how you're you know, everyone likes my mom, so you're kissing her ass right now on live, but you literally just verbally attacked her a few hours ago in her message.
Your sister-in-law literally just said, aha, I knew you were. Yeah, that's bullshit that somebody would do that. So it seems like Tammie has conflicting feelings about, oh, my sister has this persona and this and this. Oh, but she's doing such a great job in her sobriety. She's made such great strides. Let's stop talking about your sister. What the fuck does Mama Lynn have to do with any of this?
Now on live, but you literally just verbally attacked her a few hours ago in her messages out of nowhere, all because my mom was like, "Why are you doing this?"
How do you define a moment?
Rare beauty. Selena Gomez. Have any of y'all tried her Oreos? I haven't tried them yet. She's trying to justify what she's doing. Yeah.
Like, you're so fake beyond belief.
I guess that never will end. They'll always say, you know, oh, she was a drug addict and she had drug addict. Well, I mean,
she really meant it when she said she's addicted to watching you and everything you do online. Yeah. She really meant it.
A lot of people, I had drug addict family too, but I don't sit around and use it as an excuse why I got pregnant early, why they didn't open my legs. I opened my legs at 16. You know what I mean? I get so tired of people blaming their childhood their whole life.
Because you lack empathy, you lack sympathy. Who fucking cares who blames what on what? Like, if you feel in your heart you are the way you are because of your childhood, like, if you love someone, like, you care about that. Like, that's why there's therapy for adults, because that's a real fucking thing. That's a real fucking thing. And I'm tired of having people who are so invalidating. Now, someone in my own family is so disgusting and invalidating. You wouldn't have therapy for adults if that was a thing. Like, you wouldn't have the ACE test if that was a thing. Like, it is so just cruel. It just drips and lack of empathy. That's all it is. You have zero sympathy and zero love and zero care for me. It's that simple. Just say it. Like, it would be easier. Genuinely.
Sorry, what happened to you happened.
As an aunt myself, I would never hear somebody mentioning how my niece or nephew got essayed and absolutely not flip my shit. Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at a photo in Discord. Yeah, none of this makes any sense. I don't know.
The stuff that happened to me didn't either going to get over this with help. Like, I did 16 years of counseling.
What?
Absolutely not flip my shit. Yeah. Yeah. But
Hold on, I want to see. I want
it's
to
a
hear all
real
what
fucking
Tammie
thing.
said.
And I'm tired of having people who are so invalidating. Now someone in my own family is so disgusting and invalidating. You wouldn't have therapy for adults if that was a thing. Like, you wouldn't have the ACE test if that was a thing. Like, it is so just cruel. It just drips and lack of empathy. That's all it is. You have zero sympathy and zero love and zero care for me. It's that simple. Just say it. Like, it would be easier. Genuinely.
Sorry, what happened to you happened.
As an aunt myself, I would never hear somebody mentioning how my niece or nephew got essayed and absolutely not flip my shit. Yeah. Yeah.
To you, I wish half of the stuff that happened to me didn't either. But at what age do we say, okay, I'm either going to get over this with help? Like, I did 16 years of counseling.
And the growth I have had, like, me and my mom are like the closest we have ever been.
Somebody's calling Amberlynn. So the aunt's like, hey, what I took from that is, hey, I'm sorry that happened to you. Get over it. And then she says that she did 16 years of therapy to get over her issues. Amberlynn hasn't been in therapy for 16 years. But if the aunt's been in therapy, I think she needs to go back into it because what she's doing is insane. This is completely just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Mom, I'm currently live streaming and everyone can hear.
Hey, Ilya. How you doing? Oh, Amberlynn's mom just... Oh, okay, so Mama Lynn has called Amberlynn.
Hear you, so...
Okay.
Oh,
man. What did you want?
So, Tammie.
You woke up thinking it was 8 p.m. because you fell asleep on the couch. Were you streaming again? Alright, so Mama Lynn's called her.
man. What did you want?
So, Tammie, I'm not even going to call her auntie anymore. I'm so fed. I'm so fed up. She went onto a reaction channel and...
With Chewy, get their mealtime
She's
match
talking
delivered
shit
fast.
about you, Mama
Today,
Lynn.
Tabitha is saying bye to kibble.
Nobody needs to be talking shit about Mama Lynn. We like Mama Lynn. Yeah, Amberlynn is so fed. I'm so fed. Fed up.
Talked about you, me, personals, and completely twisted the narrative.
Like, about what?
Just about everything. Why you guys are arguing, things that I did when I was 17, things that I did in my early 20s, that I'm nothing but a lying manipulator, like literally turning me into like a actual villain. Like, I'm gonna order my villain costume after I get off the phone. Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
So I'm currently live streaming right now, reacting to the things that she said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, she's off the rocker. I don't know if she's not sober, but something's not right. Something is not right.
I don't know what's going on.
Because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on. I don't talk to her.
Neither.
Mama Lynn, I don't know what she's doing. I don't talk to her. Mama Lynn is just like, she's gonna do what she's gonna do.
Of us do.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you.
And she's sitting there
I think Mama Lynn's boyfriend
telling people how I have been so horrible to her for 2 years now because I never talked to her. Mom, how many times did I message her and she just didn't care?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's her that don't talk to you because you moved downtown.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Move where she wanted you to.
yeah, no, I didn't even share that story. It's so much. It's layer on top of layer on top of layer. And it's just like, I'm sitting over here having to defend myself, talking about me when I was essayed when I was a kid. It's just like, the fact that that's even being talked about is just disgusting.
Just terrible.
Yeah, I know.
just terrible. Mama Lynn is just like, I want no part of this.
So it is what it is, Mom. I'll see you in the morning. Did you have fun at bingo?
I lost, but yeah, I had fun.
Okay.
Aw, Mama Lynn lost.
Well,
all right. Well, I'm sorry all this is going on. I just had to quit. Like, she was being so mean to me, I just quit texting back. I thought, well, if I keep texting back, I'm just feeding the fire. So
no, Mom, I made it very clear.
Good job, Mama Lynn. Just be like, you know what? I'm out. If you want to have a one-sided argument, you have a one-sided argument.
My live stream that she was verbally attacking you out of nowhere. Like, you're not like that. Like, you are not like that at all. So I ended up actually messaging her. Are you still there?
No, her mom and her mom's boyfriend haven't heard any of this. I think they're leaving bingo, and I think Amberlynn must have texted her earlier, and maybe she didn't get the messages, so she's calling Amberlynn now that they're leaving bingo. Oh, somebody over in chat is like, I'm 35 and need my mommy. You know what? I'm fucking 45 and sometimes I could use my mother. So shut the fuck up, spooky Emmy.
Yeah.
Okay, I ended up.
So Cass said in the chat, I thought they didn't talk. They didn't talk for 2 years. Here's what I'm gathering. Mama Lynn and Tammie didn't talk for 2 years. But today, for some reason, Tammie decided to message Mama Lynn and start spouting shit about Emily and Amberlynn. And Mama Lynn decided, I'm not going to engage.
I ended up actually messaging her. It was before I went live, and I was just like, I was very calm, but I was just like, why are you doing this? Like, you saw me struggling, and you literally were just like, oh, I'm gonna make this worse, like, blah, blah, blah. Her response was,
why is her apartment, hang on, why is her apartment open?
An apartment's open? Sorry, guys, my mom's walking into her apartment right now.
It's empty.
All
right.
Was it? Did you forget to lock the door when you left, Mama Lynn?
Sorry, Amber.
They don't talk, Cass. It literally, all of this popped off today. This is the first time they've talked in forever.
Yeah, I don't talk at all.
Yeah.
My sister.
But yeah, I messaged her this well thought out thing, and all she could say was, funny how you reach out now, but not for the last 2 years. Goodbye, Amber. I'm like,
but Amberlynn did reach out. Even Tammie said that Amberlynn messaged her last year asking if she wanted to meet Eric and Ricky. Illy and Mama Lynn is like, hold on, Amber, I know this is important, but I don't give a fuck.
What? Like, it's so...
I think Mama Lynn is just over her sister.
Unhinged, I just don't even know. Yeah.
Well,
it's never.
I don't know.
But I'm
I have to set healthy boundaries for myself, so.
Exactly. And I'm proud of you for that.
I love you.
But I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Hey,
okay? Yeah?
Yeah, so Google and see how far the grooming place is from your house. It's like 23 minutes from my house.
Okay.
But I don't know how far. It could be 10 minutes from your house.
Yeah, I will. I'll message you.
And then let me know. All right, bye.
I love you, bye. All right, you guys, sorry about that.
Mama Lynn's just like, Tammie gonna be Tammie. It sounds like Mama Lynn is just like, you know what? Don't engage. It just.
All right. Let's get back to the reaction. I forgot what I was even saying. Oh my god.
Every week, you know, and I would try to get her to do that too, but of course not.
Yeah, XL Hoodie, Mama Lynn is not going to give any time to Tammie. Like, I'm telling you, like...
From friendly customer service folks to faster speeds.
My mom is just not the type to... My mom does not do the dramas. My mom does not do the dramas. That's why if I was drama, I would not be in her life. Trust me, she would be like, can't do it, girl. Can't do it, girl. Like, my mom just... She needs the peace. She needs it, like, to continue sobriety and positive thoughts, like... Obviously, she's not perfect. No one ever will be, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
But that's the choices you have, right? You either deal with your things and move on, or you stay trapped. And
So what's happening right now is my aunt is talking about how I shouldn't stream with no pants on. Did I show my leg? Fuck.
No, we didn't see shit.
Did I really? Oh my god, you guys saw my lymphedema?
So
she's talking about how I need to like move on from all the stuff in my childhood, but yet I'm sorry, but I'm officially an baby. Stop. Thank you, B. But yet, she's gonna sit here and talk about things that happened when I was 17 and 22 and all this stuff. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, so I have to move on from crap that genuinely hurts me inside of my soul, but you don't? But you don't? Okay.
She continues to stay trapped. And I think it works out for her because, it's provided.
You're addicted to being a victim. Oh no, am I? Thanks for the money.
A very lucrative life for her, which is pretty sad.
Oh yeah, because
that's why it continues. It's literally killing my niece. YouTube is killing my niece at the end of the day.
I have always said it's like a blessing and a curse for Amber, because I mean it's a blessing because she only has to work.
They said you could see the top of her thigh. I didn't even notice. I don't give a fuck if part of her leg showed. It's
work a few hours a week and she can make more than.
Hey, Amberlynn does. So it's Ilya. I was pretty hard on Amber during this stream, but you understand how shitty this is. It's 100% shitty of Tammie. I don't blame Amberlynn for being upset and clapping back, but making the little jabs at Aunt Tammie, like, oh, well, your girlfriend is blah blah blah, and your relationship is so boring that you have to. That's uncalled for. She shouldn't be doing that. But Amberlynn, I mean, this part for Jordy to be like, oh, well, let's see what Jordy says here.
Any of us, but it's also.
YouTube is killing my niece at the end of the day.
I have always said it's like a blessing and a curse for Amber, because I mean it's a blessing because she only has to work a few hours a week and she can make more than any of us, but it's also a curse because it confines her to this social media.
Jordy makes bank in his live streams. What the fuck is he going on about? He just sits. Reacting is not hard. Now, if I were actually taking time to edit, like do edited reactions, it would be a lot more work for me. But I'm just doing a live stream because right now it's easier for me to do this. Jordy sits there and plays live streams and reacts to them daily, making bank in his super chats. He has no fucking room to talk about Amberlynn working a couple of hours a week. He works a couple of hours a day each day, sitting here watching videos, making snarky comments, and shitting on people. Like, that's fucking hard for him to do. Come on now. Yeah, I also work 2 jobs, yes. But it's like for him to be like, oh, Amberlynn's over here he's making bank in his live streams. So he has no room to talk about Amberlynn working 2 hours a week, which, yeah, for Amberlynn to be like, I'm so busy. Oh, I'm so busy. I don't have time to upload videos. When she, like, oh, let me record 10 minutes of my day and upload a video. She doesn't work a whole lot either, but at least that's her own content, even if it's boring as fuck. I mean, I have no life either. So, but it's like, come on. I don't think either one of them would know what it's like to work a full-time job anymore and actually have to work a job and report to somebody else.
Media life that's very toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know.
She gives out so much. She gives gifts to her girlfriends. Yeah, absolutely. We've seen it right on videos. She don't spoil her mom, my grandma. She don't do shit for our family. Nothing.
She don't do shit for our family. How would you know, Tammie? Because none of them talk to you, because you appear to be the toxic person in the family. You know how families have that one person that nobody wants to deal with? It seems like Tammie is that person. Amberlynn hangs out with her grandma and her mom pretty regularly, and it sounds like she talks to some cousins as well. He also posts on his vlog channel, but you have no idea. He does have a vlog channel, doesn't he? So Jordy is doing some extra videos and work and stuff. According to Amberlynn, he sits in his car and eats. I don't know what he posts because I don't watch those.
She don't do shit for my family. Do you guys not remember all those gifts I got my grandma for Christmas? This is nothing against my grandma. Like, I love her dearly. Like,
buying gifts for people and doing things for your family are 2 different things. You're trying to buy their affection. You always do.
I love her so much. She didn't get me a single gift. And I was totally okay with that. And I think she felt really bad. So then right before I was about to leave, she gave me $100. I was like,
oh, well, that was sweet of Grandma.
Factor clearly gets active lifestyles. They're developed by dietitians and prepared by chefs, so they're actually good.
My job was...
But did Grandma not get anybody any gifts? Was she like, I have too many people to buy for, I'm not going to buy anything? Could that be, I mean...
literally on the floor. Like, that is such a fucking lie, and I'll randomly, like, give my mom money, pay for her food, etc., etc. Like, you guys have witnessed it firsthand, like, me surprising my mom with random shit all the time. Like, I am just a giver. I don't know what to say about it. It's definitely not as extreme as it once was, because it used to be extreme. And everyone was literally like, Amberlynn, like, you're buying love, da, da, da. And I think that genuinely got into my head, so, like, I've slowly stopped with that. But, like, just...
You can buy people gifts just because, hey, I saw this and I thought of you. Or, hey, I wanted to get you these things for Christmas. Me and my friends and my family, we do that at Christmas. We'll buy each other gifts because we want to buy those things for people. But we're not doing it so that people will spend time with us and like us. And that seems to be what Amberlynn did in the past.
Flat out lies. Oh my God. That's crazy. And I would never talk about these things if it wasn't for my aunt saying that just now.
When she goes out to eat with my family, she don't pay.
Oh.
What? How would you know? You don't go out to eat with them. How would you know?
When she goes out to eat with my family, she don't pay.
Has Amberlynn been out to eat with Aunt Tammie's family?
Let me repeat that. When she goes out to eat with my family, she don't pay. First of all, it's not your family, it's our family. We share the same family. And I only ever go out to eat with my mom, my stepdad, sometimes my grandma. It's very rare that my grandma's there. My grandma has a hard time getting out, and she only likes to go to the Chinese buffet, which I love because she loves it there.
Hey, a woman after my own heart. I love me a Chinese buffet, Grandma Lynn.
But it's very rare that we eat out, and whenever we eat out,
haven't been to one in ages. They've been talking about these Chinese buffets. Now, when I go down to Springfield in a week, I'm going to be getting me a Chinese buffet.
Out with my grandma, my mom likes to pay. She likes to pay for her daughter and her grandma at the same time. It's like something my mom said one time, I forget. She just likes the whole 3-generation thing, and she likes to be able to pay for her daughter and her mom at the same time. It is what it is. But when I go out to eat, like, with my mom and stuff, there are times that I pay, and then there are times that my mom pays. But how the fuck would my aunt know? She's never there. Me and my mom do not speak to her. She's making this shit up as we go. It is terrifying. It is terrifying. I went out to eat one time with my aunt. It was my...
Let's see. Amber's Mod says she loves to do those things because for so many years she couldn't. That's probably why Mama Lynn wants to do it. She couldn't do these things, and she's doing it now. And somebody asked, is Grandma Lynn telling her? It could be. It could be that Grandma Lynn is like, oh yeah, we went out to the Chinese buffet and Christine paid for dinner for us. So it's maybe Mama Lynn wants to do that. Maybe she wants to pay for her mom and daughter for dinner. She wants to take them out to dinner or lunch. Liz says Mama Lynn is probably excited to be in a place where she can pay because she struggled a lot. Absolutely. And Heather says her aunt probably took her out one time when she was a child. Yeah, when she came to stay with her. Yeah, it's...
My aunt, my grandma, my mom, several people were there. Guess who paid? Me and my mom split the bill. Hop off my ass and stop lying.
Oh, really?
She don't give my sister gas money. Ever. Even though she drives her all over the place.
Oh, I was about to say, oh, she should at least...
She is slurring big time.
Taxi like that.
Was she slying? Slying? Was she slurring? I mean, it's... I don't know... I don't know why Tammie is saying these things, but she doesn't know.
Oh, really?
She doesn't give her mom gas money. Maybe she does. How the fuck do you know?
She don't give my sister gas money. Ever. Even though she drives her all over the place.
Oh, I was about to say, oh, she should at least...
She is slurring big time.
Taxi like that.
Big time.
Amber Lynn didn't deny that. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe Mama Lynn doesn't want her to. But maybe she does, maybe she doesn't.
So she don't even think about it because, of course, she don't have a car. She don't pay for gas. She don't have to think of stuff like that. But any normal person, like even your best friend.
I don't hear slurring in her speech, but I don't know how. I don't know how she speaks normally, and I do have it sped up, so I don't know.
No, not slurs, but like her voice just doesn't sound like how it usually sounds. She just sound. I don't know if it's because she's upset or what.
Oh God, pretty entitled.
Exactly, theater dude. Exactly. And I'm not entitled. That's one thing I'm not. I'm not entitled.
The main thing, the one more thing that Chad is kind of asking about in addition to Uncle Bumpy, because I think that's where we...
Oh, fuck. I do not want to know what his chat is asking about, because he's already asked about things that are irrelevant that Tammie would not know about.
Started was they just wanted to know if you had anything to say about Jade, because there wasn't a whole lot about Jade online or anything like that, but there was an instance where I talked very similarly to how we are right now with one of Amber's exes, and they said that she and Jade had some interesting interactions.
Because you are being annoying? Keep ignoring Amber? Oh, I thought you were calling me annoying. I was like, what?
We got to meet, and that's because she brought Amber to Oklahoma City.
Okay.
And she helped Amber move her belongings in and set up her, oh God, I don't know, I think it was like a TV stand or something. That's what she was working on when I walked into the apartment the one and only time. But so I got to physically see her, meet her. That's about as far as it goes.
Oh, all right.
Amber told me there was so much stuff to tell me about Jade that was gonna just surprise me, and she was.
Yeah, well, she said before, Ilya, that Tammie smokes weed all day and that she does drink, but yeah, bringing up, she's just lowering herself to Tammie's level on this, and just the little pokes and jabs that Amberlynn does at people to be like, oh, well, I can know about this. Well, what about this? It's not okay. It's just, it's her way of fighting back and clapping back, and it just makes her look bad too.
Horrible, and she did horrible things and all these things, and she was.
This is none of my aunt's, like, she does not have a right to be speaking on any of my relationships or anything.
No, she doesn't.
She has no right. Like, it's insane.
Tell us all about it as soon as she got here.
And that makes me so glad that I didn't tell her anything. Fuck. That makes me so glad, because whatever happened between me and Feline, it should have just stayed there. I should have just stayed there, because I cannot trust anybody, not even my own aunt.
As soon as Jade left, nothing was said.
So. Probably because she didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Or because maybe Amberlynn didn't feel the need to talk to her aunt about her relationship that just ended. It doesn't mean that she didn't have anything. It means that Amberlynn didn't want to talk about it with her aunt. What the fuck kind of leap is that, Jordy? Oh, Amberlynn didn't say anything because she doesn't have anything. No, she didn't say anything because she didn't want to discuss it with her aunt.
I'm going to a new one that my vet recommended, because the one that I used to go to isn't there anymore. I don't know why, but it says closed temporarily. Temporarily. So.
To these girlfriends, though, I don't know if she's paying them. I don't know how she keeps people as quiet as she has for as long. Now I know they're starting to say
keep your circle
things,
small.
the whole time they don't. Even when me and Amber were talking, never once did I ever talk to them. Ever once. She keeps them very secluded from her people.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I don't, because literally when Emily was here, I could not wait to be around family. I could not wait to introduce her to my mom and all of us hang out with my grandma, my stepdad. So that's not true. It's just.
Somebody sent a super chat that says, why was she asking where Animal Place was on phone if you go monthly refunding? Are they saying they're going to refund their super chat? So I looked this up. If people send Amberlynn super chats and then try to charge back, and YouTube's like TOS, if they see people doing that a lot, like the same person, if they see you charging back super chats a lot, they will start blocking those chargebacks, and they let them go through because it's a pattern of behavior.
To you, because I fucking despise you. Because remember the last time you went to Kiwi Farms? I'm scared of you. I'm scared of your lies. I'm scared of your betrayal. Like, this is you. This is you at your core. It's unwell. And my whole night is completely wasted. I had plans. I was going to do this, do that. Not like out of my apartment, but here.
You didn't have to take time to do this. Just like, I don't have time to sit here to do this. I don't have to take the time to do this, but I am. I don't have the time to, but I do. But it's just like, you are giving this energy, Amberlynn. You reacting to this and responding to these things just gives it more energy.
But like, I had all this fucking shit that I was gonna do, and now my whole night is just like this crap, and it's fucked up.
I know that she feels the need to defend herself, and she didn't know what Tammie was going to say. She didn't know what Tammie was going to come on here and start talking to Jordy about, and she wants to know, and she wants to be able to defend herself if her aunt starts spreading shit.
Well, I think I'm probably going to end this.
I think Jordy is so over it. Jordy is so over this conversation.
Stream here soon. But I do really appreciate your time, and thank you.
No, you don't. You probably wish you never talked to her, Jordy.
Of course you do, Jordy. You love the drama. You love painting Amberlynn Reed as the bad guy. That's your job.
For saying what you had to say.
Saying what you had to say, which was absolutely nothing.
I needed to say it apparently. It sucks that it has to go like this, but...
Oh, you already regretting it? You should.
At the end of the day...
What was that?
Saying what you had to say.
I needed to say it apparently. It sucks that it has to go like this, but...
Oh, you already regretting it? You should.
I didn't hear her say she was regretting it. Maybe I wasn't hearing her correctly.
Yeah.
You gotta let it out sometimes. But do you need to let it out online on a reaction channel? Couldn't you have just vented to your husband or somebody and not just start saying all of this shit online and completely blow up your relationship with your family?
You could have let it out to me, to my mom, but no, you're like, you know what? Amberlynn's in distress. Let's make it worse.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll work something out for you in the future with them. But
never.
You have to have that desire, and I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to be extra rude or anything.
Yeah.
Decades, okay? Decades of that.
Yeah. You know, yep. I'm just looking at this from a outsider point of view.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are like, you know, family, and I get that whole thing, the whole blood and family, and I do believe in that, and that's why I tried for decades. Right? Otherwise, I would have given up a long time ago. I tried harder for family.
And Jordy just like, he wants to wrap. He's been wanting to wrap this up so bad for so long.
But at the end of the day, just because you have some of the same blood in your body, I mean, enough is enough.
Yeah.
So I don't want to.
And yet she's still. You know what's funny about this whole thing? Yet she still has never said. She still has never said what I did wrong in these 2 years. Why she decided to do this. She talked about shit from what? I was 20. Like,
that is true. Whenever she first started this, Tammie was like, Amberlynn and her mom have done me so wrong in the last 2 years. She didn't say anything in the last 2 years they've done wrong to her. Nothing has prompted this outburst other than, hey, I'm going to jump on this train of shitting on Amberlynn because I don't like this person she's dating was dating based on things I've seen about her online. She's talked about things that happened 10 years and further. This little spat she had with Mama Lynn 2 years ago in California. None of this is current. None of this is relevant. These are all just grudges that she's been holding on to from things that happened so many years ago. But people are going to be eating this shit up. But none of it's been relevant, and none of it makes sense. Make it make sense. Sammy in Brooklyn says, Tammie would be cut out of my universe after this. She could have texted Amber all of this. Yeah. She's the one that hasn't responded to Amberlynn's text in the last, year and a half after they had Thanksgiving together in 2023. This is just...
like, what is going on?
Up and make things better. There's nothing they can say or do at this point. And that's why I'm doing this, to make sure to, lock it in.
This is why I'm doing this, to lock it in.
Oh.
That could have possibly been left.
Let's listen to that part again.
And that's why I'm doing this, to make sure to, lock it in. Destroy anything that could have possibly been left.
That destroys anything that could have possibly been left. Why, though? Why are you wanting to blow up your relationship with family members? Because Grandma Lynn may decide to not want to talk to you anymore.
That's why I'm doing this, to destroy anything that could.
So Lindsay with an attitude says, she said she's tried to reach out and be there for you and wants to be in your life. But she hasn't ever since Amberlynn's been back in Oklahoma. So who are we to believe that she has actually reached out to Amberlynn before Amberlynn moved back to Oklahoma to try to be in her life and help her and be supportive? What makes us think she would have done that? Because she hasn't in the time that Amberlynn has been 15 minutes away from her.
Could have been left.
At this point, and that's why I'm doing this, to make sure to, lock it in. Destroy anything that could have possibly been left.
Oh boy. All right.
Crazy unhinged behavior. She said she tried to reach out and be there for you and wants to be in your life. Not true.
All right, Tammie. Well, I'll let you go. I'll let you digest all of this, and I really appreciate your time again.
All right. Thanks for your time.
All right. See ya.
And she's probably thinking, I just spread all that good. And no, you didn't. No. So Amberlynn wraps it up here, or what Jordy does at the end here. Do you hear that big sigh from Jordy?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna go to the bath.
Are you? Are you? Okay. I want to see what he says when he gets back. This is weird. I haven't watched him since January. Oh, wait.
I don't watch Jordy, but that was so funny. I don't think he knows what to make of this. I don't think he knows what to say, but he knows that he has to shit on Amber. He knows that he can't be like, well, that was unhinged and uncalled for. He knows that he has to take the side of the person that's not Amber.
She wanted attention, that's it. And she wanted me to be more miserable. She wanted me to get more hate.
Replay gang's gonna freak out.
I hope he feels dumb.
Did she snipe that whole thing?
I hope he feels dumb.
I'm collecting my thoughts.
Wow, that was brutal. So sad how family hurts us at the worst times. Yeah.
So, I mean, the initial reason why I was so interested in doing that was because I thought that she had ultimately what I wanted to talk about was Emily. I wanted to talk about Amber.
And she didn't say a damn thing about Emily because she's never met Emily. She doesn't know anything about about Amberlynn's relationship with Emily that we haven't already heard or seen, because she's only gotten her information from videos online.
And her relationship and what she thought of it and everything, but she had a lot more to say, as you guys just saw, obviously. And if she wasn't going to talk to me, it sounds like she was going to reach out to Snowflake or another reaction channel. So she had a lot to say.
So you just had to hop on that real quick?
In regards to her relationship with the mom.
Somebody in chat saying Jordy wanted the scoop so badly. Yeah. Jordy wanted to be able to swoop in and get that hot tea and have that exclusive interview with Amberlynn's aunt.
And Amber. I don't know if I was necessarily anticipating all of that. I don't necessarily regret it either, but
I don't necessarily. Oh, he regrets it.
I do think, had it not been here right now on my stream, she would have gotten all that information out regardless.
You feel dumb. I can tell.
No, I'm gonna let her collect her thoughts and digest all that. And
oh, I want to message her so bad and be like,
she may still talk to Snowflake.
That was the stupidest decision
honestly,
you've ever
guys,
made.
it sounds like she has way more to say. I mean, that just sounds like she was scratching
But none of it's relevant.
the surface of everything.
Anyways, I'm over it. I don't like watching him, and I know a lot of people literally genuinely think that I do watch him, but I promise you, I'm about to show you. See how I watched it? You can literally see. I do not watch him. You can see like the red part, like the little red line. Like, let's see how long
Tribute Elia, to be fair, Amber makes it hard to be on her side. You make it look so easy, Libby. I try my hardest to look at these situations objectively, but Amber's stink attitude and trout face makes it hard. What do you know about hopping on it real quick? Yeah, I mean, yeah, her facial expression, she can look smug and all this shit. I think that's just her face sometimes, but it's it's easier. I mean, the things that Tammie brought up are just, in my opinion, somebody said holy tabs. Yeah, look at all those fucking tabs she has open. It's because Amberlynn has the attention span of a fruit fly. Um, Whenever people are doing, now there are things that I did call Amberlynn out on, as far as like, hey, you shouldn't be saying this, you shouldn't be doing that. This isn't, you know, just because she's saying this doesn't mean you need to clap back with this. But nothing that Tammie was saying, one, Amberlynn's family, just because you're upset with Mama Lynn doesn't mean you need to take it out on your niece. Just because your niece has a public platform and is a public figure doesn't mean you need to come air your family's dirty laundry on a reaction channel and try to start shit. Nothing she said was relevant, in my opinion. None of it was anything of relevance to anything going on currently. I don't care what Amberlynn did 15 years ago whenever you were cheating on your husband. I don't care. That's your personal family business. We don't need to know that. We don't need to know any of these arguments that your family is having about a house inheritance. None of that is our business. And none of that has anything to do with Amberlynn. None of this shit bears any relevance on Amberlynn currently. And Jordy trying to bring up well, what do you know about the SA? What do you know about trying to dig in? No, that's not cool either.
It's been. I guess I accidentally clicked that one because I saw Beck's face. I'm like, oh God. And then I hopped off it real quick. But I'm literally showing you guys when I stopped watching. There we go. See? See all the reds? All the reds. I have not watched him since January, and it's literally going to stay that way because he is way too much for me, and I'm just not about that life at all. Okay.
Somebody said, doesn't it say 6 months ago? Yeah, that was January. 6 months ago was January XL hoodie.
So, Amber coming through with the proof. Yeah. Doesn't it say 6 months ago? Yeah, it did. 6 months ago was the Januaries. But yeah, this has been crazy. What's on all those tabs?
I don't care
You
what.
really want to see? Then
No.
you guys will know what I'm watching. Okay, fine.
No, we don't care. We don't fucking care.
All right. So we have Instagram, Lego, Torrid, Hot Topic, AliExpress, Peacock, Discovery, Hulu, 3 Amazons, and then as for what is this called? I'm behind on a lot of things, but we have some shows here. So, what shows am I watching?
Don't
I was
fucking
thinking about watching
care.
Degrassi again. If you're a Degrassi person, let me know. I was thinking about it. And then this is what is this? Oh yeah, Are You the One? It's an MTV show. 90 Day Fiance, Big Brother, Bold and Beautiful,
What are you watching, Bold and the Beautiful?
Beautiful, Shane Dawson podcast.
Why the fuck you watching these stupid ass Shane Dawson conspiracy theories? I've thought about watching his conspiracy theories and debunking his stupid ass shit.
Shane Dawson.
I have my own Big Back Chronicles, Pink's Vlogs, Road Trip Blog. Oh my god.
Pink Vlogs, because I'm behind. Pink Vlogs, as you guys can tell, I'm behind.
Who is this?
Pink Vlogs. I also watch Ribeye Diaries, which is Life Plus Cindy. It's her other channel. Trisha Paytas, I also watch her. And a lot of people
fucking H3 podcast. Ethan is insane.
Don't believe I watch on 2 times speed. Oh, I do, as you can see here. Times 2 speed. I can understand her.
Why do you have 20 million fucking things open
H3
at once?
podcast. I watch Quirky Love. Hello.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna start watching Quirky Love Rosie. We're gonna start covering her. We're gonna go back to the beginning. It Elliot, it's kind of weird with the way that YouTube does their how many months ago. I can see something that says like, 4 months ago, and it was actually like 5 months ago. It's, you know,
Hello, girl. I hope you're still watching me.
January, February, end of January, beginning of February, potatoes.
I also watch Madhouse, love that, and then Locale Rewind, and then there I am. So
I'm so sad that I wasn't in one of those tabs. No, Amberlynn doesn't watch me anymore. She's made it a point to say in multiple live streams.
yeah, you guys really think I watch reaction channels? I don't.
You do, just not at this moment. You don't have any open.
But I'm behind on like everything that's popped up. It's because I'm behind. That's why there's so many like pink vlogs and stuff like that. So yeah. Sugar glider. I saw a sugar glider the other day. Have I seen The Hunting Wives? I have, Megan. It's so good. It's so good. People can stop complaining now. Oh my god.
Yeah, all of this has just been unnecessary. Yeah. This has been hours of my time that I will not get back. I apologize to all of you as well. This has been like 2.5 hours yesterday and 2.5 hours today that you will never get back in your life. I apologize for wasting so many hours of your life on this bullshit.
What were they complaining about? They're always complaining about something.
Because this is...
Are you gonna text Auntie? I don't know.
No, just let her be. Fucking block her. Block her number. Block her number, Amberlynn. And then block Emily.
This is how you help. Wait, this is how you help your supporters believe you again. Small steps and acts of transparency like this will help. Yeah.
Well, Elizabeth, you're horrific. How could she watch you anymore? No. You were the one that was horrific in my chat. I just said that I thought the outfit looked better on the model, but the model was smaller than Amberlynn, and it just fit her body better. That's what I said. Amberlynn did not like that.
I get that. It's just hard because sometimes it's like I don't have ways to prove myself, if that makes sense.
There's nothing to prove. She didn't say anything that needed to be countered, really. I mean, other than, oh, she hasn't talked to me in 2 years, and Amberlynn showed the messages. I did message her. And then later, Tammie's like, well, she did ask me if I wanted to meet Eric and Ricky, but I wasn't home. I was traveling with my husband. How does Amberlynn know that? How does Amberlynn know that you're traveling with your husband for his job?
My favorite now is When Life Gives You Tangerines. Is that a show? Anyways, I'm gonna go now. That was a mess. I'm sorry that you guys had to like experience this, but
I'm sorry too.
It's like last time my aunt like popped off at the seams, I didn't really use my voice. I haven't been using my voice like with anything. And I slowly started again when Beck started the whole nonsense, but it was all behind like some of it was behind like a paywall. And by the way, I've been thinking about actually making all of my members' lives just public, like even the old ones that I've done. So if anyone is interested in that, press 1. If anyone is interested in that.
No.
6 months ago, you also claimed not to watch reactors. I was very vocal in the fact that I watched a couple.
She watched me.
No, it was a normal response given the absurd situation. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
She did say she watched some, Lexi, in the chat there. Or...
Why would I ask you guys if I should, I'm so dumb. Why should I ask you guys if I should post...
Yeah, why are you asking your members if you should make your member streams public?
Member stuff, if you are members. You guys can already see it. I'm so dumb. But to those watching who are not members, you can join and be a member and watch all of my old live streams. You can do that. Anyways, I'm gonna go though. Life, man. I'm gonna go take a shower. Life is just unhinged in every sort of way. Like I'm just so fed up.
Our new word to describe anyone.
So I'm gonna go shower.
Yeah.
Which is I don't even know what just happened. Good night, Katie. Thank you guys all for the support. So many people like can see through my aunt. Like, it's just crazy. If it's not one thing, it's another. Like, how can I always be wrong? Like, let's be real. Anyways, I'm gonna go, you guys. Bye.
Yeah, that was a mess. I'm gonna look somebody up here to see if they still have Amber Lynn's live streams like fully uploaded. Oh, there's the Quirky Love Rosie things.
Big games, big finales, big.
I don't need to hear ads. Yeah, I don't. You know, why would anybody need to be a member if she's gonna make everything public? So this is, yeah, this is one of the channels that I mentioned that I'm surprised Amber Lynn hasn't struck, because they just have taken her lives and just uploaded them directly. There's no editing. It's just her lives directly uploaded. And I'm really surprised that she hasn't struck this channel up. Yeah. I've uploaded and made public every live stream now, so if you want to make any content with any of them or hate watch them while you're falling asleep, you should. Who knows how long they will last, but I mean, hey, they already have 1.2 subscribers. So they've hit monetization and they have some decent views here. So I'm really surprised Amber Lynn has not struck this channel, because they just are taking her lives and just directly uploading them, no editing. Even these are her member lives back here, and this one I opened to kind of sweep through, and yeah, it's just her lives. So this is an example of where if Amber Lynn decided to strike a channel, I would support that, because this is against TOS. But yeah, how can I always be wrong? Well, girl, you make it possible. Yeah, I mean, she's not wrong 100% of the time, and I really do think that what her aunt did, completely uncalled for. I mean, it just wasn't necessary to be airing this personal, private, family stuff online. And Jordy chooses to platform the worst people without vetting them beforehand. He has a knack for doing that. But people eat that shit up. People absolutely eat that shit up. And Amber Lynn shouldn't be taking the little jabs at people here and there. She should just be defending herself, be like, hey, look, yes, this happened. No, this didn't happen. Because it makes her look just as bad. But yeah, well, I would say this has been fun. I've enjoyed hanging out with you all, but watching all of this bullshit has it's just been a mess. It's just been an absolute mess. It was a lot of Tammie just trying to talk smack about her sister, but using Amber Lynn as, I guess, the reason for it. I don't know. It's just uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of things I need to do today. I need to work. That's what I need to do. I'm behind on work. I need to do a lot of work today. But I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm gonna work. Maybe I'll have some time to play some Wildflowers tonight, but I make no promises. And I'm probably not gonna have time to stream this week. And I apologize for that, but I have no time right now. I am really busy with work. So, but thank you all so much for spending a little bit of your Sunday with me. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm sorry that you suffered with me through this, but we got through it. We got through it, folks. It was just not worth it. And I'm so happy to see you, Heather. So happy to see you popping back in. I'm happy to see all of you. But we'll see what I have time to do this week. So have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I hope you go do something fun for me. Go see something, go do something, because I'm going to be right here turned around to this laptop over on this side working. But I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, whenever that may be safe and take care.